our sound, I think, is good.
Okay, cool. Cool beans.
Mm-hmm.
I took today. I didn't go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Still wasn't feeling it, but I did get my hair cut. I look good.
Nice.
All right, chapter. Ooh.
Chapter. Ooh.
Chapter. Ooh. A faint
We turned
light.
we turned the voice volume down because we're gonna be reading this, right?
You didn't tell me to do that.
Oh!
I went in and like mapped my controller settings. Wait, were you Naomi or was me
I think
Naomi?
I was Naomi because you were Seiko.
Right. Seiko.
Seiko.
Thank you for putting the charity link.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. I don't know if I remember any of the voices we did.
You should have watched the last series. I put it all on YouTube.
Yeah, I know you did, and I even considered it today, and then I got distracted.
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't either, so I can't blame you.
Yeah. Class rep. We're gonna have to turn down the game volume. Oh, that's so much screaming!
No! Alright, turn it down a bit.
Hinoe is a sister.
Okay, should I be the sister since you're...
Yeah.
Ayumi?
Sis. You did great. I'm gonna let her keep that. I'm not doing that. That was delightfully good.
That was very impressive. Also, was that my one line as the older sister? Ah, yes, thank you. Thank you.
Anyway,
I'm expecting my Emmy any moment now.
Uh-huh, mm-hmm.
Ah, God, I nailed... You were the narrator, right?
I don't think we had a narrator.
Oh. You know what? I think the last series we did, you were the narrator, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
It had been 2 months since the Book of Shadows incident. I'm not a narrator. Goodbye.
Just deny. This is all from Ayumi's point of view. Do you want me to do narrator?
Yeah, because you're technically Ayumi, so I had a good run.
Your 2 lines. I had been critically wounded by the blowback from the sorcery I'd involved myself with, but Nakashima was there to carry me from the crumbling Shinozaki estate. The 2 of us were picked up on the side of the old mountain road and rushed to a hospital where I was restored to a stable condition.
Oh.
The grimoire responsible for so much of the horror everyone had been through, the Book of Shadows, was buried in the rubble of the estate when its roof collapsed.
Okay, so the grimoire is still totally alive because crumbling buildings never get rid of anything.
It's the Book of Shadows. It is demonic book.
Yeah, like, nothing ever stays buried.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if I remember correctly, hold on, where's my mouse on screen? Oh, I guess it doesn't show my mouse. I was gonna circle, like, girl bottom left, dead.
Yeah.
Boy top right dead.
Uh-huh.
Girl second from bottom left dead? No, alive. Okay. Because I know girl all the way bottom right who actually looks the same age as the other people here and is not like a fucking fetus like in the first game.
Uh-huh.
Like, she's alive. Fucking older 2 boys top left middle are alive.
So, you're wrong.
What? No, I thought they were both alive.
No, they're alive. That's Mayu. That's the girl who likes breathing in air.
Wait, that's Mayu? I thought that's like the younger sister. They look identical.
I know.
Oh my god, she does love breathing in air.
She loves
How could I ever forget?
I know. It's the pigtail.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
God, what amazing character traits. Breathing, walking around.
Feeling the grass under my feet.
Having clothes.
Yes, please.
Okay. Right.
Hard to believe, though, over 2 months had passed since the fall of Heavenly Host Elementary. Since the 5 of us were returned safely to the real world.
Oh, and everyone else forgot the people that died in the other dimension.
Yes.
Oh, that's so fucked. 3-dimensional?
Yeah, we got budget now! When I tell you that this game is both similar and vastly different to the first game because of the budget they had, oh,
Oh,
so good.
fuck me. This is gonna be scarier than last time.
Yippee!
Oh, shit. Alright, I'll be female student. Yeah!
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, they're going. Oh, no, they're gonna go to the fucking dimension now!
Oh man, they're going to hell!
God damn it! Oh, sorry. Did we do it right? That's weird. According to that urban legend site, tearing the paper doll is supposed to cause an earthquake and get you spirited away, which is totally what I want.
Okay.
I was gonna
Hey,
say
that's not the kind of thing you invite your friends to do with you, is it? That's so mean.
that's so fucked.
Yeah. Oh, this also, they utilized the fuck out of the dummy mic with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, but now we'll always be together, right?
After Sachiko vanished from the closed space, the effects of Sachiko Ever After vanished from the world along with her.
Oh, thank God. So
Maybe
no one else can get spirited away.
we're in the beginning of the game. Something's gonna go wrong.
Well, of course something's going to go wrong, but what I'm saying is the first game can't happen again.
Hmm.
This is
And
just the
certainly
first
no
game
one
again,
was
isn't
going
it?
to miss a place. And certainly no one was going to miss a place like that, where countless living beings were trapped, their lives snuffed out violently and traumatically.
Oh.
But along with the school, the lives of our friends and our teacher were also erased. And they weren't just dead, wiped from existence entirely.
Wow,
Maybe we're too
also,
deep for
fuck the
her.
teacher, I guess.
Yeah, well, the teacher's not in the friend pick.
Well, yeah, but still, you couldn't. They couldn't just have like a picture with her in it or something, or like a side thing. Also,
Nah.
it's so sad to see that the youths are going to get canceled again.
No, no, no. You had to think about it.
I did.
Go to jail.
All right.
I'm gonna be putting in fucking overtime with a lot of these. Okay.
Yep.
I know she's real. Why won't anyone believe me?
I was Natsumi, right?
That's mom, so it's whoever you want to be.
Okay. Listen, there's no such person as Seiko. Now take your medicine, please. There is no Easter Bunny, there is no Queen of England, and there's no Santa Claus.
No.
Oh my God, that quote is actually correct now. There isn't a Queen of England.
Oh my God.
There's a King of England now. Ah, fuck. Megamind's been dated.
Megamind is dated.
Uh.
No, no.
Naomi.
Jesus
Naomi,
Christ.
take the medicine. Take it!
No. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not. Casually bringing up the Joe after hours so I can figure out what it sounded like. We may have been lucky, the lucky ones to survive, but for us, these past 2 months have been hell on earth.
Oh no.
Someone help, please. Class rep, hang in there. This is... Sis. No, I won't let you die. I won't. I'm not reading any of this right.
No, you're
Multitasking.
fine. You're
My brain
trying
is shrimp.
Yeah.
This is my fault for heedlessly performing an occult ritual. I suffered heavy wounds, major blood loss. I was in the hospital for weeks. But I was finally released just yesterday, returning to school at Kisaragi Academy for the first time since the incident. When I reached the front gate, I stopped and stared at school grounds, shrinking back a bit. I knew that once I had passed through these gates, I'd be reminded of a reality where Suzumoto, Miss Yui, and the others no longer existed.
Shinozaki.
Oh my god, I forgot that's the voice we did!
No, I gave the guy
No,
that
that was
died.
the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, these were the only people in the world who understood me. The only people I could relate to. The only ones who remembered our departed friends.
And at the end of this game, there will be less of them.
Yippee!
God.
Not allowed to have favorites.
Of course not.
Welcome back. Congratulations on your recovery. Oh. Wee.
Wah.
Wee.
Oh.
Oh, so pause it real quick. We're gonna need to play with the sound balancing because there is no background music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a second. Alright,
Sound. Music.
say system.
And then maybe turn the voice and sound effects down.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
Turn
Now-
OBS up.
Yes.
Mhm.
Exactly. Is there a speed run for this game? Of course there is.
Probably.
Yeah. Were you Yuka?
I was. Oh, fucking Yuka. Are you okay, Ayumi? I'm fine, Yuka. Thank you.
God, I hated her arc in that game.
Oh, it gets worse.
No.
Yeah. Welcome back, class rep. Nakashima. I forgot their like hated love affair with Satoshi.
Oh.
Yeah, like Naomi likes Satoshi, and then Ayumi likes Satoshi, and then they both hated each other. It's like, no, Naomi liked Ayumi, but Ayumi's like, I hate you because you love him, and nearly got her killed out of pettiness.
God.
Yep.
These are high schoolers.
Yep.
Hey, Shinozaki. Finally let you out, did they?
Kishinuma.
Shinozaki, welcome back.
Thanks.
Oh. Let me...
You can run, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said it to. Okay. I'm not going to school! Fuck this!
I don't want to go back!
Oh my god, there's a fucking... Oh no.
Yeah. Mhm.
Please tell me that's not... Oh no. Oh no!
Welcome to hell.
Why did I have to get stamina?
At this point, I still didn't know. I didn't even know what. I didn't know that even outside the closed spaces of heavenly hosts, even here in the real world.
Oh no.
I'll let you have this.
Sachiko, ever after. Everybody sure does love that fortune telling stuff. I gotta find me a new one for next time. I hope Mama worked the early shift today. I'm starving.
Mama?
Mama, is that you?
Mama?
Have you
Do
brought?
you
Have you brought?
the dinner?
Have you brought the pizza rolls, Mama?
Mama, is it pizza roll for dinner?
Mama? Mom, you sound like a heartbeat.
I'm like scrounging through the corpse party VOD,
Okay,
and I just clicked on the one part where you go, it's a Smurf. I forgot about Smurf.
I'm going to do this, so if you don't want to hear it.
Very nice.
Nope! Go back to bed!
Nothing ever happened. She's fine.
No, she dropped her pasta sauce all over the floor!
Her pasta sauce for her pepperoni rolls. Her pizza rolls.
Gah!
The curse's reach was growing.
Oh! So the real world... Oh shit.
This music goes so hard.
Do I have to...
Shangri-La is good.
Do I have to mute it for copyright?
I think it's fine.
Okay, cool.
If it gets muted on playback, we just skip the, on the VOD.
Yeah. Yo, she's a pirate now!
Yeehaw!
She...
The other option was hi-ho, so take your fucking pick.
I feel like hi-ho is more in your nature.
It's me, the hoe.
I wasn't saying that. I was... Who the fuck?
Who's ready for characters?
What? Why are you dressed like from the Victorian era? Aw, fuck, it's that bitch again.
Is that bitch? Pikachu.
She died? Who is that? Who are you? Why are your tits out? Everyone's screaming. He doesn't have a mouth. What is with your eye? Is that the Sharingan? Love? Question mark? Nope, she's dying. She's fighting? He's, sex? No? What is going on? Who are you? Why do you have, like, one of those, like, things that an oil prospector has around his, like, his shirt? What is going on?
Welcome to They Had a Bigger Budget.
I noticed. We have more than 3 outfits.
Credits and say bigger budget.
Oh no, someone dies. Great.
Yippee!
Yet another unexplained death has occurred, this time to a junior high school student, blah 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 blah. Welcome home. How was it? Still can't believe your luck. Tripping on, falling on, what was it again? A cutting tool. And that's all it took to put you out of commission for 2 months.
Wow, she's a bitch.
Yep. Life certainly is fragile. What were you doing anyway? Hope you're not dabbling in that occult business like your sister. Your totally alive sister.
Leave me alone!
And Inoue disappearing like always. I swear, these girls of mine are giving me gray hairs. I thought she was going to say something like, are going to give me a heart attack, and then she just dies by the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice carpeting.
Yeah.
Take that, wall!
That was not great.
Ow. Oh yeah, sister died at the end of the last game.
Oh, she got decapitated.
Oh.
Yeah, there was like a piano wire incident.
Oh.
Yeah. Sis. That same horrible scene played in my
Oh
my
no,
memory once
bigger
more.
budget.
I'm letting her have that scream. I can't duplicate that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sis. A massive earthquake rippled through the basement of the Shinozaki estate, leaving it teetering on the edge of collapse. Worse still, the whole place was in flames. Hinoue's mangled form appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off the red edge. Red glinting off red, off of red around the edge. Jesus Christ, am I having a stroke?
You got this, I believe you.
Okay. Hinoue's mangled form appeared as if shimmering in the fire's light, red glinting off of red around the edges of the blades that were rapidly sluicing her flesh.
Sluicing?
Sluicing. That's a term.
I believe it, but never heard it.
They danced around and through her almost whimsically, prompting unnatural gyrations throughout her body without ever letting her so much as touch the ground. Stop! I grabbed onto Hinoue's body in a vain attempt to pull her to safety. But Hinoue used what little strength she had left to push me back.
You need to live, Ayumi. Remember, your sister will be with you always in your heart.
I could distinctly hear those words in the back of my head, spoken in a soft, soothing voice. It was short-lived, though, however, as the ceiling suddenly became webbed with cracks and fissures and the massive beam fell from above, crushing her upper body entirely. I can't duplicate that. With this, I shot to my feet and began running in circles, screaming uncontrollably. I would have run right into the rapidly spreading fire if Naomi hadn't caught me. My hands and feet were covered in red bruises and cuts from the swarm of blades that my spell had summoned. Naomi was bleeding as well, but nowhere near as badly. No, Glass Rep, we have to go! Let me go! Let me go! Nakashima and I wanted more than anything to bring our friends back, so we'd gone after the root of the curse behind Sachiko Shinozaki and Heavenly Hosts Elementary.
Hi, Ven.
Hi, then. We sought and found another place that shouldn't exist. The estate of Yoshie and Sachiko Shinozaki. It was supposedly torn down long ago, but there it stood. In its basement, we found an old book of spells known as the Book of Shadows. Convinced I could undo the horrors I'd seen, I decided to try a little of black magic of my own. This inevitably led to the worst nightmare of them all. I was attacked from all sides, uncertain what was real and what was not. The wounds I endured should have been fatal. I don't know how she knew where I was, but just as things seemed bleakest, Sis came rushing in to my rescue. In the end, I'd only made things worse. All I did was add one more sacrifice to the pile.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Oh, don't like that.
Jesus. I should have died. That should have been me. I'm responsible for everyone's death. It should have been me. I love how, like, we know what this is supposed to be, but it just looks like she's just stabbing the air.
Yeah. Who the fuck? Go ahead then. Die. You won't, pussy.
Yeah, fucking die. It's my boy!
Come on, don't stop. Just die already.
With one shoe on my desk and sporting a rare open-mouthed version of a shit-eating grin, a boy wearing a black parka was just somehow there, in my room, without explanation. Who?
If you're about to die, why do you care who I am? Clearly, you're not serious about this at all. Like I said, you're not serious. You're just deluding yourself. Where's your mind at, bitch? Aren't you just looking to save yourself? Spare yourself from all this suffering? Wow, this guy is so pleasant. I'm glad I'm voicing him.
He's my favorite!
Oh, he is a red flag.
Do you want to know something hilarious?
Sure.
Guess how old he is?
Well, considering I can't tell anyone's age in this game, he's probably like 16.
He's 25.
Who is this lost sassy child?
I found that out the hard way. I didn't know until I played it again. They were like, that's a 25-year-old. I'm like, that's a 25-year-old?
Ooh, not saying that last word. So stop lashing out and do something about it, you idiot. Ain't nobody else gonna come to your rescue.
Who the hell are you? What do you want? Why haven't you come here?
I'm nobody.
Alright, Roxas.
I guess my summer is over. And this is gonna be real boring if it ends with you lying to yourself.
Do a flip. Without a word, he motioned for me to put my hand out and unceremoniously plopped a piece of 10 yen gum into it.
What attracts Joe? Good question.
Also, I need to preface and say, like, the red flag thing, fictional characters.
Oh yeah, absolutely fictional characters. Real life too has standards.
I have so many standards. I was very dehydrated.
Yeah.
The boy smiled with a cold yet oddly kind expression, and then finally took his leave by jumping out the window.
Do a flip!
Do a flip!
I don't like this flavor!
It's not sugar-free! All I could do was stand there and sob.
I need a mod of this. I don't care what the fuck happens next because I know it's not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I need a mod of this where the guy that just jumped out the window hits the ground in front of Yoshiki and does like the Family Guy fall pose.
I mean, that's not in my wheelhouse.
So fucking stupid to think about. Have some gum. Now I'll leave dramatically. Oh, that's boring. Huh? Hell of a fashion sense that kid's got. What, you come
That's
from
a
Hot
grown-ass
Topic?
man. Is a government man. Now the Heavenly Host Elementary is gone. What do I do? How do I repent my sins? Stand! Bow! That's all I know.
Nice work, everyone. Stand, bow, close your eyes, clap 3 times.
Do a little dance.
Oh no, it's close your eyes, open your mind, clap 3 times.
Oh yeah, close your eyes, open your mind, brace yourself, and clap. I don't know. It's my
Yeah.
raid alert. Why am I... Got me my own raid alert.
Okay, so Yoshiki is my gruff voice, and Satoshi is like my normal voice, but I have the strongest urge to make Satoshi my anime protagonist voice.
Oh, do you really want to hurt yourself?
Kind of, because it's gonna be dramatic later, and the voice is gonna really offset it.
No, boy.
Hey, Satoshi. Hmm? You brought lunch today, right? Let's eat on the roof. Oh, sure. Seems like a nice day for that. Let's go. Oh, this is... Wow, the sky is clear as can be. Not a single cloud, except over there in the background where they drew a cloud.
Do a flip!
Love that autumn sun. I thought he was actually gonna jump. How about here? I gotta say though, my lunchbox sure feels light. What'd you bring today, Yoshiki? Oh. I had some time, so I fried up a little something. Man, your kitchen skills are really impressive. I'm guessing I've just got last night's leftovers. Sounds like first world problems if you ask me. You think so? For bread or something.
Good luck.
Gambate. Mom!
あら、こんなところでご飯なの？今日は晴れてるし、一層美味しく食べられそうね。
Wow, rub salt in the wound, huh?
Yeah,
Do you want to be this person or should...
I can be them.
Okay.
Well now, lunch all the way up here. It's a fine day today, so I bet your food will be all the more delicious.
Her! She has like the little ascot thing.
Yeah! Little yeehaw.
Anime Doug Dimmadome?
It's got white hair! It's Anime Doug Dimmadome!
Miss Kuon, Niwa? That's wrong. I'm Doug Dimmadome, over in the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Funny enough, you're really not far off.
I think.
I don't think you're that far off.
Yeah. This is our class's TA, Miss Kuaniwa, age 24. She was an English teacher with white hair, blue eyes, and a soft, delicate voice. We asked our classmates about her the day we returned from Heavenly Host Elementary. They said she was a teacher. Oh, wait. They said she was a teacher who'd come to our school half a year ago, but the five of us had no memory of that.
No, that's still Satoshi.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
In our world, the one we came from, we had Miss Yui instead, filling the exact same role. So we meant no offense to Miss Kuon, but her presence here, this reality, just felt inherently wrong to those of us who survived the Heavenly Host incident.
Satoshi-kun, ご飯がないの?
Do you not have any lunch, Satoshi?
何が食べたい?
What is it you most like to eat?
Ass!
Jesus Christ.
Huh?
好きな食べ物は?
What's your favorite food?
Pork cutlet on rice, I guess.
Okay.
Do you think that ponytail comes off? What's she up to?
That's her hat.
She's probably just messing with you. Sigh. Guess I'll go buy some bread at the cafeteria or something. Okay, but you should probably hurry it up. I mean, lunch has already started, so I doubt they have a whole lot of left at this point. Oh crap, you're right! Okay, wait right here. I'll be back. Hold the run button while moving to sprint. Sprinting gradually drains your stamina, and if you run out completely, you won't be able to move again for a short time. Your stamina will recover when you're not sprinting. However, so be sure to slow down every now and again. I didn't make it. I died.
Game over.
Told you they'd run out. Here, you can have one of my fried shrimp. Open up. My eyes shone upon meeting those magnificent golden fried shrimp. Really? Thank you so much. Oh! What the fuck? Oh no, they caught us being gay!
It's the man in black!
You must be Mr. Satoshi Machida. Huh? Me? I am, but, I've come to deliver your lunch. What? The man in black handed over a lacquer box containing pork cutlet on rice with egg. Picture perfect in every way. It was my favorite meal, down to the last detail.
Lucky.
Yoshiki, utterly dumbfounded, loosened his grip on the fried shrimp he was holding. It plummeted to the ground, defeated by this new contender. Alright, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Who? What is Miss Kuan? Who are you? It's been like fucking, it's not even been an hour.
So she does show up in Book of Shadows, but she's like a side character.
Oh, so they set her up in the last game for this game.
Yes.
Oh.
Class rep. The classroom glowed with the golden hue of twilight, but my gaze was fixed at the floor. It must have been obvious to Nakashima that I had a lot on my mind.
大丈夫院長
Are you okay?
So, question. From the first game,
Yeah.
have they been setting up like a gay romance between these two?
No.
They haven't?
No, not these two.
Okay. I might have been missing.
No, they hated each other.
Okay. Well, enemies to lovers.
True. Now, Seiko and Naomi, they had something. Because Seiko actually did confess her
Right.
love. Yeah.
Right. And then she
Yeah.
died.
Yeah. She asked this
And-
as she sat down at the desk in front of me, facing backwards. She was trying to comfort me.
Man, the first game of Corpse Party was so homophobic.
Yeah. I mean, there were also slurs in the first game, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
She had dark circles around her eyes, too. She and I must have looked very similar to one another from an outside perspective. My left hand was still wrapped in bandages. It throbbed incessantly, reminding me of the previous night's events. I ignored it as best as I could and forced an empty smile.
ごめんね
I'm sorry.
もうこれ以上
I won't
迷惑
cause
かけない
any
から
more trouble. Might need to speed up how the text advances. I realize hers is just slower.
どういうこと
Trouble? What do you mean? I couldn't bring myself to answer that. I just flashed another smile, a confusing one that must have looked very strange to her, and left the classroom.
Real talk, though, survivor's guilt is real, and you have to admit, she did cause everything.
Yeah.
So it makes sense she's blaming herself.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Onyx!
Onyx! Hello, my darling. Mwah. Class rep.
今出て行ったの篠崎
Did I just see Shinozaki leaving?
ナオミどうしたんだ
What's wrong, Naomi?
God!
なんだか
Our
思いついて
class
るみ
reps
たい
seem to be taking everything
私
really
たちで
hard.
フォローしてあげた方が
We
いい
should
か
try
も
to support her a little. A little more. I
お
should
前もだよ
narrow down a fucking voice for these two. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah. She's not the only one, Naomi. You've been pretty hard on yourself too, don't you think?
大丈夫
I'm fine.
辛いの
I
は
mean,
私だけ
I'm
じゃ
not
ない
the
し
only one who's suffering here.
私一人
We've all
考え
gotta
られ
be
ないもん
strong for one another.
I love the fact that like the two girls have like these deep like mental scars and emotional scars from everything, and the two boys are just kind of like, yep, same old, nothing really happened, you know?
Listen, it's either we get taken to a school and lose our friends, or we get isekai'd into a different world. We just gotta pick our battles, man.
Oh my god, can you imagine the Corpse Party series ends with fucking Ayumi getting isekai'd to a horrible place? Like Truck-kun just takes her out, and then like
Yeet!
the new series, it's just like Corpse Fiesta.
I mean, so there is,
No, you
there,
please tell me I didn't accidentally guess that.
so there's a spin-off game that doesn't have any like no canonness to it, but it was kind of like a silly like spin-off, and it's called Hysterical Birthday to You. So, I mean, it's all about Sachiko's birthday and everything shenanigans.
Is it like evil shenanigans, bad things?
Nope. Nope, it's just strange things. I think it's the writer's poorly designed fetish. I have not played it, but I've seen some of the art of it where I'm just like, oh, okay. I think it was like a curry eating contest.
Chat JoePT, how close are we to the next goal? $125.
Yay. Oh, hold on a second. I can't pin announcement messages, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
There you go, gamer.
Thanks, gamer.
Yippee.
Alright, I'm going to read my next line. Dot, dot, dot!
院長
I hate it here.
起こさなきゃいい
My
け
just hope she doesn't do anything drastic. As I walked, I thought back to my time at the hospital.
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain.
I was lying in bed, arms and legs virtually mummified in bandages, when a woman with flowers came in to see me.
はじめまして。あら、そっくりですね。
How old
お
is
姉ちゃん
she?
と。
I think she's in her 20s.
Smash.
She's your type.
I gotta,
Yeah.
you know. I can't tell how old anyone is in this game.
I mean, like I said, my favorite character, I was like, that's a 15-year-old boy. Nah, it's 25.
Yeah, but I don't want the opposite to be true.
Yeah.
Hello. You don't know me, but oh my. You really do just look like your sister.
Who are you?
私は山
My
村
name is Mirai Yamamura.
あなたのお姉ちゃん。
I know
井上
it.
と共に
Your sister and I are both part of the Wicca Institute, an association dedicated to the worship of spirits.
Okay, so apparently, Hinoe was 27, so we're going to assume if they are acquaintances, that she's in her 20s as well.
Okay, good.
So you know sis?
はい。これ
I
はお見舞い
do.
です。
That's why I've come to see you.
As she said this, she placed a bouquet of flowers on the small table by the bed and looked around the room with a curious expression on her face.
ご両親は今
Are your
いらっしゃらない？
parents not here at the moment?
お買い物に行っています。
They're out shopping.
そう。
I see. So neither
お
you,
父さんもお母さんも
neither your father nor
ま
your
だ知らないで
mother
すよね。
know then
日の絵の
about
死を。
Hinoe's death.
Are we able to get to the main menu on text screen? Nope.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna...
Maybe if I... Oh, I don't know how to leave this.
Uh-oh. Oh, did you bring up Shift Tab?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, we're in hell.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How did we go back?
I don't know.
How did we get here?
It was time to meet my fate, apparently.
Wait a minute. There's gotta be a log. Hold on.
Oh my god! But all the images we missed out on.
All the lore. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Okay, scroll all the way back up. Scroll all the way back down. Okay, scroll back up.
Okay, hold on.
We're looking for our girl. We're doing great.
Yeah, we nailed it.
We did great.
Blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah. Bouquet of flowers. Neither. Okay, there it is. Up.
The day
Okay,
she
that's
lost her life. Before she went after you to the old Shinozaki estate, the last person she contacted was me.
Sis contacted you.
She probably understood her fate and accepted it. The spirits can reveal a person's time of death if you let them. But she was prepared to take action regardless. She didn't care what the consequences might be. She really was an amazing person.
Tears began to pour from my eyes, and I could do nothing to stop them.
Because my
Sob
hands were
hic.
still bandaged.
Yeah. I had been sitting up in bed, but unconsciously started to curl into a fetal position as best as I could with the bandages. Yamamura put her hand on my back to comfort me.
Ayumi, I've come here to bestow Hinoe's last wish to you.
Huh?
Retrieve the grimoire, the Book of Shadows, the forbidden book that's been passed down through the Shinozaki family for generations. If that book should ever fall into the wrong hands, the world would most assuredly be plunged into utter chaos. See, we of the WI are an association of white witches who commune with spirits and abide by the will of nature. Inoue was initially hesitant to involve herself with anything related to the Shinozaki bloodline, having defied her parents and rejected her lineage. But in recent years, she'd been sensing the presence of the book and growing more and more intrigued. The other Wiccans and I looked for it, of course, but we found no hint of it at the site of Yoshie or Shachiko Shinozaki's estate. We were surprised to find burned beams and other debris of the old house on what we expect to be nothing more than a vacant lot, but that was all we found. Yet even though it wasn't there, I can still sense it. Its presence remains somewhere in this world.
Yamamura looked directly into my eyes.
Did you know that someone else was living in this city who shares her bloodline with you and Yoshie Shinozaki? I don't know why, but I saw, did you know? And I went, did you know that Final Fantasy XIV has free trial up to this award-nominated Stormblood expansion in level 70?
You did great.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Yeah. Okay. Yamamura pulled a notepad from her pocket and carefully wrote a name address on the top sheet. She then tore the page and handed it to me.
Makina Shinozaki. I know that wasn't my line, but I wanted.
Yeah, that's all good.
You're gone?
I knew that name. Huh? Oh.
I lost you. I lost
Hello?
you.
Where'd I go?
I don't know. One sec. Okay, where is... We're doing... Oh, there you are.
I don't know what I did.
There, I found you.
Hello. My issue right now is I'm just trying to get my eye tracking to be a little bit better. It's being sneaky. Okay. Go back to stream. I knew that name. It was on the family tree. Yeah, in the Shinozaki estate's basement. Yoshie's grandmother had 3 daughters. The second was Makina, so Yoshie's mother's younger sister, Yoshie's aunt.
That's a lot of familial connections.
Mm-hmm.
Makina's house is deserted now. If you were to go there, you might find some clue that would help lead to the Book of Shadows. We tried, but we were too strongly connected to the spirit world. We just couldn't enter the room. I don't know what exactly you might find there, but if you have the strength to fulfill Hinoue's last request, I'd like to ask that you try.
And with that, Yamamura simply turned and left the hospital room. Says his last request. On the other side of the door, a peculiar girl stood in wait. As soon as Yamamura had covered enough distance to put me out of earshot, the two of them spoke. Nice work.
Is that good enough? Can I go now?
Just you people breathing makes my skin crawl, but I won't kill you, so yeah, that's good enough. Now get out of my face.
Oh, was that the other girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yamamura ran away as quickly as she could without drawing attention to herself. As if in response, the intimidating girl in the peculiar outfit spat on the hospital wall. Man, hard to find anyone these days who's not a dumbass. As she mumbled these words, she sneaked a sidelong glance at me in my room. I was completely oblivious. Inoue Shinozaki died way too easily. Worthless piece of shit. And we've caught up!
All right.
It was time to meet my fate. I had no trouble locating Makina's residence. I don't know what I was expecting, but what I found was just an ordinary apartment building.
All right.
I couldn't involve Mochida and the others in this. They've been through enough already. Besides, this was a family matter. My bloodline was responsible for this whole mess, so it was only right that I be the one to make amends, alone.
Wait, is she somehow related to the Sachiko family?
Mayhaps.
Oh.
This is the place, alright. Shimoren Jaku South Apartments. Looks pretty run down. I'd expect apartments in this condition to get torn down, rather than just left to rot. Does anyone even manage this building? Hooray!
I hate it here.
Gameplay!
Restore my HP. Oh, so when I'm in text, okay.
Yeah. Can we go into options?
Right. What did you want to do?
Just turn up the text speed just a bit. Gameplay?
Okay, I just want to check. Also, the shadows are very high.
You have high resolution.
I do.
This is the highest quality Vita game we got. Infinite battery? No.
Wait,
Nope.
what do you mean no? Why do you get to pick that?
Because I want you to play the game. Graphics? Alright. Okay, so I guess we can't increase the speed of text.
I have to pee.
Okie dokie.
So
Have
we're
fun
gonna go.
pissing.
We're going to go on a break because I'm not pissing myself for this game. I will see you all in a bit.
Okie dokie.
I can't
You're
wait.
so brave.
Hello.
Hiyo.
Okay. No, buddy, you don't get to just stop the game.
No, you gotta do this for charity.
I know.
Isn't
this trespassing? I hate feeling so conspicuous. Puts me completely on edge.
Girl, you have no idea.
If a door should suddenly open and somebody yells at me for being here, I think I'll probably just drop dead on the spot. Is someone coming? When a person truly gets startled, she's unable to move due to a combination of fear and, well, being put on the spot. It's like she's been planted to the ground. It may be human nature, but I hated not being in control of my actions. Nonetheless, there I was, a sitting duck just waiting for someone to come down the stairs. Except no one did. The seconds ticked on, but I was pretty definitely the only one, here. Huh?
Don't.
Could have sworn I heard footsteps.
Don't.
You're doing great.
Eep.
The mailbox was stuffed with vast quantities of tissue paper. The bottom layer of this stack had turned an unpleasant shade of brown. It may have just been from years of settling debris, but if that were the case, it shouldn't have been that dark. What's in there? Blood. I slowly unwrapped the tissue, morbidly curious as to what I might find inside. It was only then that I had noticed the inside of the mailbox itself, which was stained a deep crimson. Looked like a whole lot of blood.
Looked like a whole lot like blood.
Looked like a whole lot of blood. I said it again. I'd unwrapped enough by then to see what was inside the tissue paper, too. It was the skeletal remains of a bird. He looks like he's wearing pants.
Hi. Gulp.
No. On the rusted panel of the mailbox from which I discovered the gruesome find was a name scribbled in permanent marker. Shinozaki.
That's my name.
But also the name of Sachiko. No, you gotta go back.
No.
No, you can't leave.
Why
You gotta
can't
go.
I? Oh! How
it's,
pleasant!
it's the Book of Shadows.
I hate it here. Oh, I can't go right.
Yeah, you can't leave. I should check the mailboxes first and see if they're okay.
Yeah, if they say Shinozaki. I'm sorry, I'm just scared.
You're doing great.
Cool. Well, obviously that's not where I'm supposed to go, so...
I feel like it is.
Of course it is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't do the zoom out as if someone... Oh! Oh, cool! Who was fucking Tweedledee and Tweedle...
What's going on? Is someone there? I must be hearing things. Where's my flashlight? Tutorial!
Oh, no! I hate survival horror!
Overlast! Outlast rules! You're doing great, gamer. For charity.
Oh.
Look, you found it! Shinozaki. I should have gone to the bathroom before coming here.
Oh, I hate this.
Guess I'll just have to hold
What
it.
is up with this game? Why? This is like the second game that this became a thing!
Yeah, no, it is definitely the writer's poorly disguised fetish. God, I hope I don't piss. Get back up there!
No!
You gotta go up there!
I had to go pee!
You already pissed!
I meant our friend.
Keep going.
No
Turn
sound.
left.
What's this way? Huh.
A wall.
Cool.
The door is shut tight. Mushy mushy. I think. I feel like it has
okay.
controller support.
Okay, I already mapped the buttons.
Ah.
Fucking. Why is don't do anything an option in these games?
So you could pause and maybe save.
Well, this one. Oh, okay. Well.
Hello, Girl Scout cookies. Excuse me. There's a doorbell on the wall nearby. Pressing it only produces clicks. Guess there's no power.
Oh, hey, there's a bounty in chat.
Oh. Hell yes. Come here, motherfucker.
Oh, now open it, huh?
I took a deep breath, mentally prepared myself for what I was about to attempt, and grabbed the steel doorknob. Did I get you? My phone? God, don't scare me like that. Who would be calling me at this hour? Huh? Unknown number? Don't answer it. Hello?
Go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go.
There's a lot of fours.
4. Oh, isn't 4 in Japanese
Yeah.
like evil?
4
or-
is death.
Yeah.
She. What the hell? The number disappeared from the screen as if the call had never been placed.
あれ
What?
あれ
What?
壊れたかな
Is my phone on the fritz or something? God.
もう
Ugh. Joe.
I don't. No.
Joe, turn it around.
Let me save. I don't want to do that again.
Joe, there are 10 chapters.
Okay.
We're on chapter 0.
Oh my god. Wait.
It's open.
Is 10 chapters including 0 or
Not including 0.
fuck? Why?
すみません
Hello.
うん
Ugh, it's so dusty.
人が住まなくなってから
How many
何年
years
ぐ
has
らい
it
経
been
っているん
since
だろう
somebody actually lived here? Is anyone home?
靴脱いだ
Should
方
I
がいい
take off my shoes?
Yeah, that's just respectful.
Yeah, no, basic respect.
おかえり今
Tadaima.
人の声が
That was totally a voice.
そうだ
That's right.
篠崎よしえの家に行った時
I
だ
need to learn from my mistakes at Yoshie Shinozaki's house.
今
Don't
回は
practice black magic.
ちゃんと用意
This time,
だから
I've come prepared.
お姉ちゃんが研究
With the
のた
voice
めに
recorder
使って
sis
た
used for
ボ
her
イスレコーダー
research.
2008年11月
November 10th, 2008, 7:48 p.m.
7時
Beginning
48
investigation of
分
Makina Shinozaki's apartment. I'm fine. I can do this. I've been to that school, and that house, and that grocery store. Take a shot every time Joe saves.
Don't. You'll give them liver poisoning.
It's like a bathroom door. Toilet. It's a Japanese-style toilet. Fortunately, despite the condition of the apartment building in general, it seems to be a modern, fully functioning non-septic model without any foul smell.
水は出るのかな
I wonder if the water is still on.
大きな音で
Even
水が
if
流
it
れ出
is,
して
the
も
roar of
怖い
flushing
な
water would be really disconcerting right now.
なんで
Nope.
こんなにおしっこ
Why
した
did
い
I
んだ
have to
ろう
pee at a time like this? The hell is wrong with me? We gotta talk with the writers.
Yeah.
Giant Joe. So I'm gonna let you know, gamer.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to cover more. Not right now. Okay, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you pull the layering this under our models, but above the game?
Yeah, of course. There we go.
Perfect. Excellent. No notes. Censorship Joe is ready. It's not needed here.
ダメこ
But
の
I'm
まま
not
じゃ
reading these lines.
漏れちゃう
Yep, that's kind of why.
Oh, well, what do you know? Sneaking into a deceased woman's abandoned apartment and using her bathroom. It was kind of absurd, but I almost felt like I was infiltrating the deepest chambers of an enemy base. Nope, not
Nope.
reading that either. Hey, Chad, it's blood.
It's blood.
It's blood. I think the blood came up from, yeah, okay, no,
Okay.
she didn't pee blood. What's this? Blood? It's not dripping from the ceiling or anything. As if accompanying the loud bubbling sound, the dull squish of a blade cutting into the flesh was also faintly audible.
Okay, this is not the scene I thought it was going to be, so
It's not, no. I'll tell you when the scenes are coming up.
thank you.
You're welcome. But we have Censorship Joe ready.
Yeah,
Immediately brought to mind someone.
I don't
No.
want to. Yeah.
No, I can't. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. You're better than this. The way Yamamura was talking, Makina Shinozaki is dead.
I didn't turn on the bullshit.
But her appliances seem to be completely intact. Has anyone even been in here since her passing? Damn it, this is scary. On the tiny kitchen table sat numerous prescription bags and instructions. The name written on every bag was Makina Shinozaki. I guess that clinches it. This is definitely Makina Shinozaki's apartment. There was a photo hanging from the freezer door. Oh,
Oh,
okay. Though blurry and hard to make out, it seemed to have been a forest with thick with mist, along with one additional detail that made it much worse.
yeah, they took the tire from the tire swing.
Damn it, I wanted to swing on the tire swing rope!
Right?
Ah, summer vacation's ruined.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. No, I want to go home, I'm scared.
Me too!
Clues. I'm looking for clues. But where? How? I don't even know what I'm looking for, do I? I'll just try to take some of Makina's things back with me, I guess. As many as I can carry. This is just theft. In the corner of the sink formed by the wall, the refrigerator and the sink, there's an extremely disturbing amount of mold growing. Just breathing the air nearby feels hazardous to one's health. There aren't really any signs of food anywhere, however, maybe Makina didn't eat much.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything of note on the shelves.
Oh, that's bait.
Items lying about can be obtained by examining them. There may be hidden compartments or spaces in the shelves, such as, well. So be sure to examine everything very carefully.
Hi, Apple. My
Apple!
daily affirmation today is I'm a brave boy.
You're such a brave boy. You're doing this for charity, for a good cause.
I'm doing this
Happy.
for charity. Oh, we have reflections.
See? Look at how high the budget is! I could see myself in the mirror. I looked worried. Touch it.
No.
What's this? It was a small white box made out of paper. So small, in fact, that it fit in the palm of my hand with room to spare. It was light as a feather, too.
Yeah, I've been joined by Mpreg VTuber.
God damn it! God damn it!
I knew it. It's gonna be another fucking bird when they said light as a feather. You thought you're so clever, huh?
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Is there another one in here? I have to pick it up, but I really don't want to. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I closed my eyes and put my hands together, saying a prayer for the poor animal, and then I left the box where it lay and got back up to my feet. The drawers seem to contain stuff. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I can't take these. I wonder if there are any dependents listed, though. Or if there's anything else in here. Let's see. Oh, photographs. The top photograph on the stack depicted a young woman. Oh, big yawn. With a hairstyle.
Oh, I'm so
decidedly
sorry
not modern
you're
hair.
bored of this. I'm over here shitting my pants.
I mean, you gotta charge extra when you shit your pants, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it for charity.
Is this Machina? The next photograph showed a different woman smiling widely. Her clothes were actually quite beautiful, and her eyes looked almost lifelike on the paper, like they could suck you in. Uh-oh. I flipped through each of the remaining pictures, seeing more of just the same until... Oh! Machina, Rocky, Yoshie in Yokohama.
Oh, that's so cute though.
Yeah. Yoshie Shinozaki.
母さんだわ
That's Sachiko's mother.
だとすると
So does that mean this girl is...
A girl.
a girl? Touch the thing.
No.
You gotta touch the thing. There's something lying on the table.
Why is that the item get sound?
I wanted that as my text tone. Do
Hey,
you want to go
bud.
ahead and hit the flashlight button?
I just imagine. Hey Charlie, I need something for my horror game. Sure thing, Johnny. Dun 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 dun. Great job.
Excellent. No notes.
No notes. Let me remember what I put the fucking.
F.
Okay, button 4, which I think. Yep, bumper.
Bumpa.
Bump it louder. Bump it louder.
Louder. In the middle of the room with a twin-sized futon was neatly laid out. Its top cover was convex, just as it would be if someone were sleeping beneath it. In fact, that's exactly what it looked like, almost unmistakably. Touch it. Right on top of it sat a perfect cube of a box, about 10 centimeters across on all sides, and bright red like a Shinto torii gate.
Every time we've opened a fucking box in this place, it's been a dead bird.
Well, maybe this one, like, third time's a charm. Maybe it won't be another dead bird.
Sorry.
That's okay. Which would have been a lot more interesting if I still weren't scared out of my mind by the thought that there might have been someone under that cover this whole time. Cool.
Okay.
Touch it. No, no, Joseph!
I don't want to.
Joseph Java Bean!
I don't want to. Oh, cool. They put me closer.
I have to take this back with me.
You are going to curse yourself.
She's already cursed herself. It won't
I thought it
open.
was strangling her for a moment.
I did too. I actually did think that same. It was a silhouette of a human being, all black save for two perfectly round cutouts positioned halfway up the head, glinting with an unearthly light. There were no signs of life nor detail anywhere along the shadowy figure except in those eyes. Those eyes were very much alive. They were undeniably the eyes of a human.
Oh my god!
As if in response to my worst fears, I suddenly caught sight of a small girl in a black dress standing right in front of me. Hesitantly taking a closer look, it was actually me, reflected in the mirror. But not just me. There was a black shadow behind me, and it was coming closer. I panicked and whirled around, my light immediately went out. I was completely shrouded in darkness, so as if whatever I had seen had fully enveloped me. No, no, no! Smoosh. I had stepped in something soft and squishy. Unconsciously, I paused for a split second, pondering what it may have been, but my de facto conclusion was, I don't care. I need to get the hell out of here. Why is it locked? I don't remember locking it. No, please, not now. Open, open. Feeling something along the glass door's surface, I finally found what I had seemed to be a handle. I tried in vain to turn it, but then only realized I couldn't because... Why won't my right hand open? I didn't have to ask, though. I could feel it and see it. My right hand was clasped shut by tiny, ghostly hands of a white-hued child. It's me!
A huge child.
A huge... Huh? I shook my arm violently and the white apparition faded from sight. But my closed right hand still wouldn't open. Why can't I open it? I had to get out of here. That was paramount. Clenched fist or no, I needed to leave before something worse happened. Panicked, I flung open the glass door.
Wait, we're back here?
Why? This should be the way out! I fell back, completely sick to my stomach. My heart was pounding so hard and so fast that I was convinced I was going to have a heart attack and die. Well, at the very least, I knew I was about to lose consciousness. Oh, it's getting louder in our ears. Oh, God. As if to confirm just how done for I was, my nose began bleeding profusely. I had no doubt at all anymore. This was the end.
Shinozaki! Shinozaki, hey! Snap out of it!
Class rep! Kishinuma moved my worn, limp body onto the tatami flooring and carefully sat me up. I regained consciousness right away. And I was immediately met with the worried gazes of Kishinuma, Mochida, and Nakashima. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Nakashima wiped tears from her eyes. You guys. I was so relieved, so very relieved to see my friends. I started crying as well.
Shinozaki,
what the hell did you think you were doing coming here by yourself?
Oopsie doodle. I just had to.
Why?
Kishinuma. Satoshi.
Let's leave this to Yoshiki.
Yoshiki. I was the cause of this.
The cause of what?
Everything. Everything's my fault. All our friends are gone because of me. Even sis. Even she's gone. I was sobbing like a baby. My face must have been a mess. My voice came out as a hoarse. Came out as. Came out hoarse and in short bursts.
How is this your fault?
I did the charm from the internet. Because it was my idea to do Sachiko ever after. I'm the one who brought it to school. I had everyone stay to participate, and that was the start of it all. It's my fault.
How can you possibly take sole responsibility for that? Hey, We're a team,
俺たちは
Shinozaki.
仲間
You
だ
know
ろ
that, right?
I sheepishly nodded my head and then looked down. I didn't want to meet his gaze.
じゃあよ
Well, if you know that,
頼れよ
then don't forget it.
一人で
Stop
突っ走
taking
んな
everything
よ
on
いい
yourself.
か
Let me
今ここ
put
で
it to
はっきり
you
させといてやる
real simple. Don't
あ
you
んなもの
ever think for a second, not even 1 second,
お前のせいなんかじゃねえんだよ
that this is all your fault.
Kishinuma.
お前は悪くない
You're not to blame, okay? So stop blaming yourself, damn it.
少なくとも
Everybody else here
ここにいるみんなそう思ってる
feels the same way
だ
too,
ろ
right?
No, I feel actually perfectly
よし
amicable
きの
about
言う通り
this.
だ
Yeah, Yoshiki's right.
そうだよ委員長
He's exactly
Oh,
right. You
it's really good.
shouldn't always try to take everything on by yourself.
私
I didn't want you guys to get dragged into this. I tried to do it myself, so you wouldn't have to, but I was scared. I just couldn't. I couldn't do anything.
I'm realizing now I can press the button again to like
To make it, yeah.
Yeah, so God. You are so dense. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. You did good. Just don't do it
俺たち
again.
は頼れ
Not without us.
バカってひど
I'm dense? That's mean.
Okay, side thing though.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen the picture of the anime girl that's like, and the caption is, she's like sad and crying. She goes, yeah, I may be racist, but you were mean.
I think I have.
So fucking funny. Oh, man.
いやだからよ
No, that's not exactly what I meant.
Thank you.
ありが
I didn't entirely believe them. It was a fact that this whole mess started when I led everyone in the Sachiko Ever After ritual. But I appreciated their words nonetheless.
Yeah, because obviously you created the ritual. You killed Sachiko in the past, and that's why everyone's dead now. I get her logic, but technically, the things that started this, the ritual shouldn't even work.
Yeah. Well,
If-
know.
Yeah, if Sachiko
ritual is
hadn't
a trap.
died a horrible death. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the one who's to blame for the ritual is that fucking bitch who, like, loved her sensei in the other world or
現
whatever.
実を受け止めていくしかないんだ
Sorry, I had to take a drink.
All good.
We're the ones who made it out. We have no choice but to come to terms with what happened. It's a part of us now.
受け入れるんじゃなく
We don't
Nah.
have to accept it, though.
Ah.
Yeah, we can still fight this. We can try to set things right, even if only by the slimmest of margins.
気持ちはみんな一
I
緒だ
think
よ
it's fair to say that we all feel the same way you do, class rep.
何もできなかったなんてことはないわよ
I think that's a lady.
It's a lady.
Did it sound like she bonked her head on something in the other room?
You claim you couldn't do anything. Ah!
Fuck!
However, but I'm not quite convinced that that's true. I didn't recognize the voice at all and was a little perturbed that no one else seemed startled by it. It belonged to a girl I'd never seen before wearing an unusual outfit.
篠崎
I'll let you have her.
無事でよかったわ
You must be Ayumi Shinozaki. I'm glad to see no harm has befallen you.
あなたは
Who are you?
I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale
お前がやばい
Dimmadome.
ところに向かってるって
Kuon is the fake
Well, that's what
Dugsdale
we're touching,
Dimmadome.
shit,
I am the real Dugsdale
Come on.
Dimmadome.
Shinozaki, this is the person who tipped us off about where you were headed and led us here.
丹羽愛子さんだ
Her name's Eiko Niwa.
ごめんなさいね。いろいろと調べさせてもらったわ。
I'm sorry to be so
私は
presumptuous.
情報
I took the
電
liberty
脳
of
関係に詳
looking
しい
into
の。
you. I'm what you might call an intelligent... an intelligence agent. I
Wanna run that
suppose.
by again?
I'm not a very intelligent intelligence agent, though. Regarding matters of the supernatural.
篠崎ひのえさんの妹さんなら、そうね。さえのきなほちゃんの友達といえばわかるかしら。
As the little sister of Hinoe Shinozaki, I suppose the quickest way to explain would be to say that I'm a friend of Naho Sayanoki's.
Sayanoki.
Sayanoki?
A friend of Naho's. And you know Sis too?
Yes, your sister Hinoe made quite a name for herself in this
こち
plane.
らの世界では有名人だ。
Look how well it flies.
Jesus.
あゆみちゃん、
Your right hand.
開かな
Are
い
you not able to open it?
My right hand had been clasped shut this whole time. I'd almost forgotten about it. I tried to open it again, but still couldn't. No, I can't.
Huh?
見せ
Let
て
me
みろ
see.
Hishinuma grabbed my hand and tried to pry my fingers open. Ow! That hurt!
Just say it like side of Ginochi, side of Noki.
Ganochi!
My brain stopped for a second.
I can tell.
I read it like Ginocchio, like Pinocchio.
Ah, yes, Ganochio.
Yeah. Just read it like side of Noki. Joe, then put it together faster. It should make it easier. Thanks, good.
Sayanoki!
Also, chat Joe PT, what's it like killing kids on stream as often as Linkberry does?
We haven't killed a kid yet.
Killing minors is a felony. Please do not kill minors. The authorities have been notified.
Uh-oh.
無理に開ける必要はないわ。きっと時期が来たら自然
There's
に
no
開く。
point forcing it.
その
It should
時を
open
待ちなさい。
naturally when the time is right. You just need to be patient.
あら、
Oh,
これは
what's this now?
She attempted to open the box for just a moment, but her efforts proved to be in vain, just as mine were.
気になる箱ね。
This is rather intriguing. Like your hand, it simply refuses to show us what it contains. How fascinating.
Aiko was memorized by the unopened box. She seemed desperate to understand what force kept it sealed, almost giddy at the unspoken prospects of what it could mean.
ものすごい
Such spiritual energy. This is wonderful. May I hold on to this, if only for tonight?
うちに戻
I
れば
believe I might be able to open it once I've returned home.
Okay. I had a feeling this was less of a request than it was a statement, and she would never take a no for an answer.
まあ、今日はもう遅いから
Well, it's getting
詳し
late
い
tonight.
話は
Let's
明日さ
talk
せて
more
もらうわ
tomorrow,
ね
shall we?
どう
I'll
ぞ
come meet you
会
after
いに
school.
That night, after I returned home, I stood in front of my mirror and just kept trying to open my right hand and put every bit of strength and energy I had into it. My fingers! It opened! Huh? Blech. What I found inside my heretofore closed hand were teeth? Human teeth from the looks of it. Very small baby teeth, 2 of them. The roots of each tooth were deeply embedded deep within my palm, and I was bleeding quite a bit as a result. Ew.
Yeah.
We're infected. Why are there baby teeth in my hands?
You got baby teeth. Oh, chapter 0. We did it.
Yeah, we did it, Joe. It only took 2 hours.
EVP entries for Hinoe Shiozaki have been unlocked. New Encyclopedia Oscura entries have been unlocked. WI, Kisaragi Academy, Yoshiki Kishinuma, Grimoire, Sachiko Ever After, Yui Shishido, Ayumi Shinozaki, Seiko Shinohara, Shimo Rinjaku South Apartments, Mayu Suzumoto, Naomi.
You gotta read this.
Okay then.
It's just
Okay,
stuff
it's
that we've
everybody.
unlocked. Yeah.
What?
Hooray! You saved.
Okay,
There
good.
you go. All right, chapter 1 is gonna have a censorship.
Oh, right.
Yeah. The day had passed since the events at Shimorenjaku, South Apartments. This was to be a significant turning point for me, Mochida, and Mochida might have been a part of it from the start, except the fate to have other plans for him.
クオン先生、
Miss
今日は
Miss Kuon, I have something pressing I need to get to, so if you'll excuse me.
No, no, no! You sit back down, Satoshi. Your score on that algebra quiz yesterday was rather embarrassing, don't you think? Like an owner training a puppy, Kuon gave him a strong glare and held up her index finger in reprimand.
今から1時間
For the next hour, I am going to give you a personal lecture, and you're going to listen. And then the next quiz will be a snap to pass.
先生って英語科でしょ
But aren't you an English teacher? Isn't algebra a little outside of your field of expertise?
Budget cuts.
一生懸命
Well,
教えるから
anything's
できる
possible
よ
if you put your mind to it.
I have the worst feeling that she likes him.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, like, out of all of the guys in this game,
It's this
Kizami's in
guy.
his own category because, like, I love Kizami more than anything because of Tomokazu Sugita. Why is it Satoshi? Yoshiki? Far better of an option. But, like, everyone's, like, got their fucking, like, tits in a tizzy for Satoshi.
Yeah, and he talks like this.
Yeah, totally. She seemed a little taken back by that remark, puffing up her cheeks like a chipmunk in protest.
いや
But Miss Kuon,
先生ってゆい先生そっくりだな
it's startling how alike she and Miss Yui are.
ごめんなさい
Gomena, sorry.
Oh my god. Looking both bemused and guilty, Mochita tried to get up and leave his seat in one swift motion. Then he was quickly and easily caught, lifted up, and forcefully sat back down.
だ
Ah!
Miss Kuon was smiling. She was actually enjoying this.
なんだこの先生
Who or what am I dealing with here?
Miss Kuon was only slightly taller than Mochita.
It was mainly the hat.
It was mostly the Dimmadome hat. This did make her taller than the average, but her arms were small and frail. There seemed to be no way she could have possibly lifted someone of his build. The whole situation was rather bewildering for him, and he made no attempt to hide his confusion.
始めるよ
Well, now let's begin, shall we?
Yes, ma'am.
He had no other option. Apparently, he was going to be studying algebra for the next hour, come hell or high water.
Meanwhile. Okay, it's still you.
Okay. At a local cafe near the school, Kishinuma and I were sitting down to speak to Aiko Niwa, the informant who led my friends to me the previous night.
Are you alright? Does your stomach hurt?
I responded with a dismissive gesture while continually rubbing my abdomen with my other hand. Ever since the previous night, I had a constant, unbearable urge to pee. Stop with the piss thing! What the hell is wrong with me? I mean, I know I got really scared and I hyperventilated, but can that affect my body like this? Did it change something in me?
Did this awaken something in me? Said the writer.
Do I have a piss kink? My bladder feels like it's about to burst. Take a shot every time they talk about piss.
Yeah. So, where shall we begin?
Maiko tilted her head and stared at me, looking me up and down, seemingly judging my every mannerism, my every movement. It was making me feel really self-conscious. I covered my abdomen with both hands, as if guarding it from her gaze. That's where my piss is stored.
Everyone knows pee is stored in the stomach.
Thank you very much for your help yesterday.
Think nothing of it. I only regret that your friends couldn't get to you soon. Kisaragi Academy is quite large, so it took me some time to track down Kishinuma and the others.
Kishinuma and I stared at one another, still unsure how to feel about this strange new addition to our entourage.
Ayumi, Kishinuma, you two are survivors from Heavenly Host Elementary, are you not?
We pledged to never discuss Heavenly Host with anyone else, but we'd always assumed that it would be easy promise to keep. But now, casually and out of the blue, here we were.
Why? How do you know about that?
Oh, that's you.
Well, you've been touched by the ever after. When people come into contact with the beyond, the color of their auras changes to something otherworldly. Something I can see.
Both Kishinuma and I were speechless. I just sat there, staring at my palm subconsciously, trying to see my aura, I guess. Aiko was smiling at us triumphantly. You said you were an intelligence agent, was it? For the supernatural? And you're a friend of Naho's?
That's correct. I'm the one who tipped her off about Heavenly Host Elementary, in fact.
The true source of the deaths and subsequent erasures that had turned our lives into a living nightmare was the Sachiko Ever After ritual posted on Naho's occult blog. I had been a fan of Naho's for some time, so when I saw that, I knew I had to try it out with my friends from Class 2-9, and as a result, half of those friends were now gone.
Yeah, Naho, that bitch!
Yeah, fucking Naho!
I suppose you were aware that Naho was involved in supernatural investigations on behalf of one Mr. Kibiki, no?
Kibiki. I am, and I know she hasn't been seen since posting information on the Sachiko Ever After.
Well, my business is of a similar nature. I gather data from spiritual hotspots and other supernatural locales, and sell that data to my clients for a fair profit. Not always money, mind you. Sometimes I'll do my dirty work in exchange for a particular spirit item that perks my interest. It all depends on whom I'm dealing with. It's entirely give and take. They want my information, and I want their cash or their artifacts.
Physically, Aiko was an attractive young lady, but personality-wise, the jury was still out. Jesus. Her words were calculated and emotionless, her true intentions a mystery.
I just told you my intentions, you bitch.
I didn't hear that, it's my narrative.
One could call me an information dealer, but I prefer intelligence agent, and Naho was a good customer. My info on Heavenly Host proved to be her last purchase, however. At the time, Naho was single-mindedly excited about Mr. Kibiki's work. She believed he could qualify for some award with the information I found for her. Say, could you tell me, was Naho there in that other world you found yourselves trapped in?
Naho died together with Mr. Kibiki.
Wait.
Yeah?
Hold up.
Uh-huh.
This is like a this is me nitpicking, obviously, and for the sake of story, it doesn't matter. But it.
Mm-hmm.
everyone ever forgot our friends existed that died in the other place, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, why do we even know Naho existed?
I think Naho had, like, such a profound effect. Because, like, not everyone, like, I think it's, like, people who had, like, close bonds still remember them. Like, extremely close bonds or, like, trauma bonded.
Okay.
Or, like, people who are spiritually in tune. Because, like, everyone we've met who knows about this is all a part of, like, a Wiccan thing or, like, intelligence agency. So, like...
Okay. Because my first thought was like, well, yeah, like, but I'm talking about before we went to the Heavenly Host. Like, you would think, like, we haven't...
I mean, her blog still existed.
Exactly, but like, it feels weird that like it erased everything like from school records of our classmates, but Naho's blog existed after the fact.
I
Like-
get the feeling because technically Heavenly Host has a will. Naho's blog was pivotal to getting people to come to the school.
Oh, that makes sense because it does have a mind of
So-
its own. So they were like, "Ah, yes, more sacrifices, please.
Yeah, get
Delicious."
rid of the dredge, the crumbs. They're not necessary, but this blog can bring us more food.
Yeah. Still, how fucked is that? Yeah, we're gonna just like make it so everyone forgets that your friends existed. Sorry.
Oopsie doodle, get spirited away, bitch.
Yeah.
I looked down as I answered. Despite everything she'd done, the memory of Naho's passing was still painful for me. She'd become one of Heavenly Host's lost souls and gone completely berserk. In the end, I was the one who finished her off.
I see.
やっぱり
I assumed as much.
Aiko seemed completely unaffected by this revelation. Her tone remained even and her expression cold and distant. Honestly, I had about enough of her at this point. Had a hiccup. She was so devoid of empathy. She was so devoid of empathy that it was almost offensive, and I was genuinely starting to get pissed off.
平気なんですか
You're okay with that?
残念だと思うわ
I do feel sorry for her, don't get me wrong. But I had a strong feeling things would end this way. There's no point in lamenting that for which I was fully prepared.
Kishinuma continued to stare intently at Aiko with his own brand of cold, emotionless eyes. He was oddly quiet, though his anger was palpable. I clenched my fist.
Don't do that, it'll get stuck and grow more baby teeth.
Yeah, you're gonna get baby teeth in your hand.
こっちにはいたかしら
What about this girl? I believe she performed a ritual alongside Naho. Did you see her there as well?
Aiko showed us a photo of a girl named Sayaka Oue.
Way.
Ue. She was also in Book of Shadows.
会ってないからわかりません
No, I can't say I've ever met her.
そう
I see.
Aiko's expression was unfaltering. You could carve it in stone. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something.
ナホさんのことお客さんだ
If
もん
you're calling Naho your customer,
そんなの
I don't really think you can say you were her friend. My voice was breaking with rage, but even if that hadn't been the case, my face must have read like a book. This icy bitch may have had only one expression, but I sure didn't.
あら
Oh
あなたは
my.
客って言葉
Do you
に
have
対して
something against
随
that
分と
word?
偏見を
When I
持っている
deal
の
with
ね
my customers,
取引を
I give them a
行う
guarantee of the utmost
私はそこ
quality
に
and
最大
dedicate
の
myself
誠
to
意が
their
加わるつ
satisfaction.
まりそれがパートナー
It's an unbreakable bond of
フレンド
trust,
シップにも
like
負け
one
ない
would
もの
have
だ
for
と
a
思っているけれ
partner.
ど
And that's not always something you can say about friendship now, is it?
そんなこと
That's... I had no idea what to say. It seemed like Aiko was used to this sort of thing. Her response felt carefully rehearsed, like a sales pitch. Finally, Kishinuma broke his
あん
silence.
たよ
Hey,
昨日篠崎を
I
助け
do
て
want
く
to
れた
thank
こと
you for
だ
helping us save Shinozaki yesterday. Really?
金やなんかの見返
But
りのために
spreading dangerous information just to pay the
ろくでも
bills?
ない情報を拡
How
散
the
させるな
hell
んて
do you sleep
は
at
た迷
night?
惑だと思う
情報は情報よそれ自体に罪はないわ
Information is just that. Information. It's
それをどう
homicide
使う
zone.
かは
There's
使い
no
手の問
good
題でしょ
or bad. It's like a tool. it's up to the recipient how it's used.
その気になれば
Anything can be
その
harmful in
手
the
にあ
wrong
る
hands
でも
after all.
人は殺せ
Why,
て
that
しま
cup
う
over there can be used to kill a man just as easily as any knife.
Get cupped!
なもん
The hell it could? That's bullshit and you know it.
あなたもそう思う
Yumi, do you
あいわ
agree?
こそ
Aiko, I'm sorry, but I hate the way you think.
あなたの考え
I
方
feel
嫌
it's
いです
irresponsible.
My second emotion. Finally.
Shock. Her expression remained calm and collected overall, but her eyes blinked several times in rapid succession. It was the first outward sign of emotion we'd seen from her.
Well, now it seems I've come to be regarded as something of a villain
晴れて
here.
るけど
I
悲しい
can't say
わ
this is a new or unexpected, but it never ceases to be disheartening.
Aiko quickly shrugged off her sudden outburst and was back to her usual icy self.
It doesn't matter now anyway. We destroyed Heavenly Host. It's gone.
An awkward tension filled the room, or at least our table.
じゃ本題に入りましょう
Let's get down to business then.
私があ
To
なたたちに
defeat
近づい
the
た
God
Huns.
Damn it.
いことに
There's a reason I sought you out. Something I wanted to discuss with you.
Aiko produced a thick, hardbound file folder from the light blue bag she brought with her. She opened it to reveal several documents of questionable nature. Among them were what looked to be a family tree, as well as numerous pages featuring black magic symbology or other images that looked like tree branches.
Oh, sorry.
黒魔術の文字対応表
Black magic spell charts? And is that the Shinozaki family tree?
少しシ
You
ョ
may
ッキン
find
グ
what
な
I'm
ことを
about to
伝
tell
え
you
る
a bit shocking. Zap.
Ow. I hate that we had the same thought. Aiko was looking directly into my eyes now. Her gaze was fixed, intense, and unblinking.
さっき岸沼くんが言ったことだけれ
Kishinuma
ど
said a moment ago
間違いよ
is incorrect. We needed more money for sequels.
あ
Huh?
何がだよ
What do you mean?
天神小学校は
Heavenly Host Elementary is not destroyed.
今もまだ
It
存
still
在し続けて
exists
いるの
even now.
これを見て
Take a look at this.
Aiko placed a black and white photo on the table, and it wasn't the clearest of pictures, but there was no doubt that the location depicted was Heavenly Host Elementary.
How did you get this picture?
Internet. In this picture, a small girl could be seen standing in one of those all too familiar hallways holding a hatchet in her right hand.
天神小学校
It's Heavenly Host!
なんだよ
Where did this come from?
やっぱり
We have confirmation then.
私
It's
が
a
連射したもの
Thoughtograph.
力が足りなくて少し不鮮明ではあるけれど
I found it on the internet. You have to be careful about what you're spelling, though. You have to include the UGH, or else you'll get completely different results.
Smut.
I didn't have the power to produce a clearer image, but this is the current state within Heavenly Host.
どういうことなんですか
understand. What am I looking at?
Well, it's that one girl who's missing an eye.
Yeah. I can't even describe what was going through my head at that moment. I felt like I was about to burst. Okay, Aiko, however, remained calm
think-
as ever while recounting her story.
I'm going to
Not
say
like
this.
that burst.
Yeah, I think she was going to, like, burst sadness.
Yeah.
You said this was like
But-
your comfort series, right?
Yeah. I could criticize my comfort series.
No. I'm just glad that somehow you managed to not become the piss VTuber and became the Mpreg VTuber.
I don't have a thing for piss.
Well, apparently your comfort series does.
You know what? I think I blocked a lot of the piss out.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the kink, I think.
Oh my god. Reddit.
I'm sorry.
How dare you.
Let's start at the beginning.
昨日の例の赤い箱だ
First,
けれど
the red box from yesterday. After some time, I was able
こ
to
の
open
レ
it,
イクが出てき
and I
た
found these spirit items contained within.
Hold on a second.
You're good. Again, I give a little shit for this series, not because it's bad, because obviously you have a place in your heart for it that is genuine and true. I give it a little shit because it helps offset the terror that I have to feel from playing it currently. I'm trying to lighten this game as much as possible so that when I'm playing it, I'm not frozen in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, my eyes were like constantly closed. So I just had to like turn that up. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Inside it were apparently 2 stones resembling magatama, comma-shaped ceremonial objects from Japanese antiquity.
Magatama! Phoenix Wright! Oh, I know that! I know that
Objection!
thing! Objection!
Funny enough, it's been our loading thing this entire time.
Oh yeah, so it is. That's cute.
Also included in the box were several more roughly hewn stones, as well as a lining along the edges consisting of crumpled pieces of thin white paper.
Unfortunately, most of the box's contents were broken or damaged. This pair, however, was still fully intact.
And they almost looked like demented versions of yin and yang symbols, puzzle pieces that were clearly built to be slotted together.
I was gonna say it kind of looks like a mouse.
Aiko now held one stone in each hand and was motioning them toward one another as if to drive that point home.
Spirit items are, in simplest terms, items which have been infused with thoughts or feelings of the dead. Those who bear such objects will be visited by the spirits within them, or at the very least, be forever privy to the memories and earthly laments. It's a wonderful thing. I may not quite look the part, but I'm actually quite an avid collector of spirit items.
Kishino and I briefly locked eyes again. We shared the same look of bewilderment. Aiko's personality was much more twisted than either of us initially perceived to be.
I tried to get a fix on this little girl's thoughts, and in doing so, I heard a vengeful cry and saw an image of a girl with braided hair in an abandoned school building. My curiosity having been piqued, I took out this camera.
At this, she produced an old instant camera and placed it on the table in front of us.
I tried to take a photo of the image in my mind. The result is that shot. This particular spirit item only allows me to produce images from the exact moment in time when the picture is taken. The past and future alike are beyond its reach.
I examined the photograph in greater detail, and a chill ran down my spine. There was absolutely no denying what it had depicted. No. I was actually shaking. Without Sachiko Shinozaki, the school should have collapsed. It should have ceased to exist as soon as we escaped.
I believe the collapse was halted, perhaps right on the brink even, maybe because of the person to whom that voice I heard belongs.
Aiko moved toward the photo in my hands, motioned towards the photo.
It could even be the girl in that picture. I wonder who she is.
The answer was beginning to dawn on me. A sudden cold sensation exploded through my body and I shuddered, as if trying to shake off the encroaching realization.
God damn, you really think that hellhole is still around?
Kishinuba leaned forward. The conversation was clearly beginning to engage him a lot more than it had been.
Heavenly Host Elementary, or rather, the dimensional space that took on the form of Heavenly Host Elementary, fascinated me from the moment I introduced it to Naho. I began to research it independently and learned that its true identity is, well, something like a new nirvana, a netherworld or hereafter, an otherworldly plane of death. Though ordinarily one tends to think of there being only this world and the next.
A new nirvana?
That's correct. You know about Yoshie Shinozaki, do you not?
Well, yeah.
And of her clinic, the Shinozaki Estate, wherein the grimoire known as the Book of Shadows was located.
Yeah. Why? How could she know about that? A million thoughts, a million questions were running through my head. I was speechless. All I could do was sit there and hear her out. It was like a muffled scream or moan of agony. The sound you make when you want to make a sound but are barely able to. The one that was a little more forceful, accompanied by thrashing, and it caused a nearby table like to fall over or roll along the ground. I guess, yeah. Please, dear, come now. You need to stay calm. This was Yoshie Shinozaki's clinic. And Yoshie herself was on top of her husband, holding him down with both of her hands, as she continued her Shinto purification chant. To prevent Seiji from biting off his own tongue, he had been gagged with a towel. Needless to say, he wasn't looking particularly well. Not far off from where this was occurring, Sachiko stood aghast, trembling as she watched the proceedings with hesitant, sidelong glances. Izanagi no Okami, who visits the underworld and beholds our foul spirits, guide us to the cleansing waters of the Tachibana on Odo no Ahagihara shores in the land of Tsukushi. Thank you for your performance. Seiji, still collapsed on the floor, was clearly suffering. His body was bent into the most unnatural shape, and he was fervently clawing at his neck. I beseech thee in the name of the divine virtues of the gods gathered here to wash away the sins we've committed and the impurities that dwell within our minds and bodies. Sachiko's father screamed through his gag, foam beginning to froth out from its edges. He was going into cyanosis. Ghostly images of Shinozaki women from ages past smiled down upon the event from the ceiling, laughing and mocking his suffering. Worse, some of the women had traditionally blackened teeth, giving their smiles an unintentionally sinister edge. Too bad we can't show that.
Yeah.
The atmosphere within the room was heavy, as if spirits occupied every empty corridor, dancing and flitting around freely and joyously. Seiji's body sharply bent and began convulsing. Come into this world, multitudinous. I'm like, multitudinous. Multitudinous, Okami of Hareido. Dear, stay with me, dear. Mioya no Mitama, I beg of you, please do not take him. Her great-grandmother, Seira, head of the Shinozaki family, was among the Black Teeth women laughing joyously at Seiji's suffering. Daddy! Daddy! Hey, can I ask your editor something?
Yeah, sure, what's up?
Hey, Arkurai, can I get a jump cut of all of the different noises from Joe? I want the struggle noises for science. His voice began to weaken, his convulsion began to lose his strength. Finally, the last spark of life had left his body, his eyes rolling back into his head, and all movement ceased. Daddy, why aren't you breathing? Sachiko looked up, eyes glazed over with tears. Yoshie, too, was stricken with grief and despair.
This is what it means to be a Shinozaki. To be part of a cursed bloodline. All men who marry in are guaranteed to die quickly. Not even Yoshie can circumvent that fate.
Sob.
So she turned to the Forbidden Book, an item she and her family have been protecting for generations from those who might misuse it. The Grimoire, the Book of Shadows. To lose a loved one was a fate she feared more than anything else, so she tried to offset it through black magic. It was an act of truly absurd foolishness. She must have cared for him so deeply she would have literally done anything to see him again, no matter the cost to her own immortal soul.
Aiko stared deeply into my eyes, seemingly fishing for a reaction to her tale.
But then, what happened next was almost beyond belief.
I continued listening, unknowingly stroking the wound on my thigh as unpleasant memories of my own foolish run-in with black magic resurfaced.
The Shinozaki blood that flowed through Yoshie's veins was more powerful than anyone could have known. Its energy spawned something much different than what Yoshie intended. By which, of course, I mean...
I instantly knew what she was going to say.
From the book, she created a new nirvana. There, one could coexist with the dead for all eternity. It was a new dimension cut from the netherworld itself, forcibly born onto the world of the living. Yoshie must have lost half her sanity right there. She tried to leave her only child Sachiko in the real world while living with her husband's soul in the new nirvana.
The land of corpses.
However, this nirvana had a mind of its own. Yoshie couldn't possibly control it, Shinozaki or no.
I knew all too well, just like Yoshie, experienced my own tragic failure with black magic at the Shinozaki clinic.
Okay, can you explain what she did with black magic? Because she keeps referencing it, and I'm like confused. Like, she hurt herself.
They were trying to bring back their friends.
Ah.
Yeah, they were trying to, like, bring him back.
Like, not even, like, back to life, just, like, exist in this world so people don't think they're crazy.
No, bring it back to life, I think.
Oh, that never works.
Yeah.
You have to... This is why the youth need to watch Full Metal Alchemist. You need to learn. It never works. It never works. Black magic has its own blowback of sorts. Her husband's soul was split apart and scattered in all directions, and Yoshie's life, too, was on the verge of being snuffed out. She knew she'd made a mistake. She deeply regretted it, and as she took what she could have only assumed to be her dying breath. Her sole daughter, Sachiko, in possession of nearly limitless spiritual potential, absorbed the entirety of this new nirvana into her body.
Sachiko? The poor girl collapsed on the floor, violently thrashing about as the weight of an entire dimension crushed her from the inside. This action had saved her mother's life, certainly, but death would have been surely preferable. Picking herself up, Yoshie rushed to her daughter's side in tears. Sachiko! Sachi, why? Do you want the mom?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Both parent and child were bawling, pain mixing with relief, mixing with pain again. The little girl buried her face in Yoshie's bosom and cried and cried, Yoshie grasping her tightly in both arms, tears streaming down her face uncontrollably. By this point, Sachiko's body had begun producing a dark blue aura.
I'm sorry, Sachi. I'm so sorry. Mommy was wrong. Mommy has you, so from now on, Mom will never leave you. She'll never even think of leaving you again.
Or Sachiko.
Yeah. Oh, we don't get to see the blue aura.
Nope, no blue aura. That wasn't in the budget.
Yeah. As you know, Sachiko is a direct descendant of the Shinozaki line, a thoroughbred. Wow, a whole child made of bread.
Can't believe they had bread.
They're not that old. This means her power is greater than Yoshie's. It had to be, of course, for her to house an entire dimension within her body. Aiko took oh, sorry, that's you.
Sorry. Aiko took a big noisy sip from her coffee mug. So nonchalant.
At the time, she must have been the strongest practitioner of dark arts in all the world. Little girl or no. And yet, despite that... Oh, that's you.
And yet, despite that, she wound up dying.
That's right. Same day Yoshie fell and died, Sachiko disappeared. That was 50 years ago now.
They were both killed by the principal.
Just as I suspected. Principal's heinous actions are to blame, then, for resurrecting the new Nirvana within Sachiko and creating the closed spaces we know as Heavenly Host Elementary.
It's probably because of the school was the site of the Sachiko's violent demise that her Nirvana took on its form.
And yet, even then, Sachiko's reborn as a spirit in that realm. She was still all-powerful, seemingly continuing to exert complete control over it.
Well, I guess that's why she was able to manifest so many horrible things in there. This is all starting to make a sort of sense. The pieces were falling into place and painting an absolutely awful picture. I shuddered to myself as I considered it.
When you escaped, you removed Sachiko from the equation, but the Nirvana remained, and is going berserk once more.
I should have just disappeared. The world would have been better off without it. This entire conversation was a roller coaster of emotions for me. At this point, I was just angry at everyone involved with this whole ordeal, even myself included.
Now then, if I may, I'd like to discuss something a bit outlandish with you.
Okay.
Would you like to see your dead friends again?
No. That certainly got our attention. We both perked our heads up immediately.
Spirits that have died in the Nirvana are said to roam its grounds, trapped and unable to find rest. As such, your friend's souls may still exist on that plane. There are actually a number of useful magics listed in the Book of Shadows. Aside from the spell Yoshie used to create the new Nirvana, there's also a spell of revival.
Nakashima and I knew all about that one all too well.
Forcefully returning a life to this plane is, of course, dreadfully taboo, as it's considered an affront to the will of God by virtually all religious organizations. Huh?
Ha! Kishinuma seemed a bit more confused than he probably should have been, though I suspect the look on my face may have had something to do with that. I performed that spell, the very one Aiko was describing. It took hours and failed miserably and killed my sister. All at once, the guilt returned and I lowered my head solemnly. Aiko grinned at me and I had the sinking suspicion it was because she somehow knew what I was thinking. Though I couldn't be sure and I certainly didn't know how she would.
Still, who cares about bullshit like that, right? You can be blasphemous, you can break every commandment, bring it on! You'll do whatever it takes to resurrect your dead friends. No? All you have to do is find that book and cast that spell once more within Heavenly Host Elementary. Your chance of success would be much, much higher there, don't you think? Hold on. Do you have any idea what you're saying? What happens if things get even worse?
I didn't exactly mean to interrupt Kishinuma, but honestly, I didn't even realize he was talking. I was too focused on what Aiko had just said. You know about it, don't you? Our failed attempt at Yoshie's place, me and Nakashima.
Yeah. Eto. Bleh.
Aiko tilted her head at me, the same wry smile creeping across her face. She'd gone from cold and motionless to knowing and expressive in a mere instant.
I don't... Oh, sorry, that's you.
It's all good. It's the A names. I don't think we really believed what was happening to us. It was like a dream. What we saw was impossible. What we experienced was impossible. I thought I was going insane. It shouldn't have been possible. We shouldn't have done it. I just want to put all of it behind me.
でも現実だった。
But it was real.
All right, Willy Wonka. Aiko
Come
pointed at the
with
star.
me, and you'll see a world filled with many corpses. You will see that all your friends now are
Dead.
in rigor mortis.
There we go.
If you want to view Nirvana, all you have to do is view it. Rip off this paper doll. Come on, let's get to it.
I don't remember any of the lyrics.
Oh, me either. That's as far as I get. But that was.
Yeah. Very good.
Thank you.
Clap, clap, clap.
Clap,
Yep.
clap.
I pointed at the scar on my neck, and then went one step further and lightly brushed it with her hand. I could feel the touch deep within my soul. I suddenly found myself swallowing my next breath, practically choking on thin air.
いい
See, you came in contact with something ordinary people can never even imagine. Do you really think you can just turn tail and run from that now? If this were me, I'd say, yes, bitch! The fuck you mean? I lived once! Guess what? Not everyone lives once!
Yeah, YOLO. I looked down again, trying my best to avoid Aiko's gaze.
私にそんな
Do you really
こ
think
とが
I can do it? When I had started crying, when had I started crying? I raised my head again, intent upon looking deep into Aiko's eyes as she answered my question, but she looked so blurry through my tears. Big yawn. Ah! I could tell though she was smiling at me, and it was the same expression, her new standard.
そんなこと
Hmm. I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Can you be more specific? Oh, I hate her.
Yeah, she is kind of a bitch.
She is.
みんな
Can I really?
うんうん何
Yes, yes, what is it? I want to hear you say it. What exactly is it that you wish to accomplish?
Big booty bitches. Can I bring everybody back?
As my great uncle Kagi once said, with great power comes great big booty bitches.
よく言えな
Nicely done.
Aiko patted my head as one might a dog's after a successfully performed trick.
黒の本が生み出す
With
の
that,
は
with the grimoire produces our what the grimoire produces are miracles spawned from the wisdom of the witches, and these miracles hold the power to bend fate, even if that fate is set in stone, so to speak.
あなたは強力な
You are descendant of the house of Shinozaki, a family of immensely powerful practitioners of magic, and since Hinoe is no longer with us, this is something only you can do.
My confidence was also being bolstered by the minute. Though in retrospect, this was likely Aiko's aim. Nonetheless, if there was still something I could do to my friends...
Man, this feels so much like, yes, thank you, drug salesman. I will take one drug from you.
Thank you, drug. Just give me that hit.
Yeah.
だけど
What could go wrong?
シャドウズがどこに行ったのかもわからない
Wait, I don't even know where the Book of Shadows is anymore. Plus,
幸子を失った天
We're
神
no longer able to travel a heavenly host by way of the Sachiko in Ever After ritual now that Sachiko is gone, correct?
そうだと思いますこの学校で菅野由紀ちゃん
yeah, that's right. That's what Yuki said anyway. The Yuki Kano, a girl from school. Aiko once again placed the bluish-white Magatama stones from the box in either hand, this time fitting them together, though not quite the way they were supposed to interlock.
そこで
That's where these come in.
それは一体
What are they?
They house an exceptional amount of spiritual energy, as one would expect, given that they're spirit items from the Shinozaki line. The voice I heard told me about them. They're called Ever After Stone. Okay.
Ever After Stones, trademark. I leaned forward despite myself. The name sent a shiver down my spine, but now that I heard it, I had to know more.
These two are one. Fit them together like puzzle pieces in chant. Nirvana, I summon the dead, and all who are in direct or indirect contact with them will be spirited away.
We both flinched at her chant, but Aiko just smiled. She must have intentionally oriented the stones the wrong way so the charm wouldn't activate.
It's the same when you return.
She tossed the stones that she had been holding in her right hand into her left, where it clacked together with the other.
Strange, isn't it? This girl taught me the technique herself.
Aiko gazed longingly at the stones. She was clearly utterly enamored by them. It seemed as if they were key factors in unleashing her newfound emotional expressiveness. But my focus was elsewhere. Without a doubt, the items Aiko now held in her left hand were extraordinarily dangerous, possibly the most dangerous, horrific objects in the entire world. However... Well,
You okay?
I had to yawn again!
Do we need to?
No.
Okay.
It's lack of oxygen to my brain.
Bitch, breathe!
Ah! It's almost as annoying as drinking water regularly.
Bro, I'm drinking water right now. Oh, you know what? You gotta just make it more fun for yourself.
The water or breathing?
Well, water.
Oh.
Because wanting to drink water makes it easier to do so.
Yeah, I gotta get like flavor stuff. I have like a raspberry lemonade.
So, I didn't even get flavor stuff. This is an impulse buy, I'll admit. I got ice cube trays that make ice cubes in the shape of like diamond gemstones.
Aw.
So like you can like basically I put diamond looking ice cubes in my water now. It makes me feel good.
Got the ice water.
Yeah, I got the nice ice water.
I'll try something. I do gotta drink more water.
You do. You fucking dehydrated bitch.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
How dare you?
Just because I'm right.
You motherfucker. Okay. While Aiko was ogling them with her left hand, her right was feeling around for something in her breast pocket. She slowly removed it, producing an old black and white photograph. When had she taken that? It was the same photograph I had seen at Makina Shinozaki's house the previous night.
Fucking.
What?
I'm just imagining you just hear the sound of a camera and like from like the boob crease.
Nope. Yep, there it is.
I took a spirit picture with my mind.
Oh my god. You're losing your mind.
I need to take a spirit picture quick. Click. Oh no, it's a child murderer.
Record another dead one. You're dying over there. Do you need a moment?
Oh my god, I fucking can't. Oh my god. Oh, that's so fucking funny though. Oh, it's not that funny, but god, it's funny.
He was just trying to power through the horror part.
Oh yeah. Fuck me, that was hilarious. Alright.
It depicted a young Yoshie alongside her mother and Makina.
10代だった篠崎よしえはおばのマキナのことを慕って
When Yoshie was in her teens, she adored her aunt Makina and would often go to her place for a visit.
世界的に有
The
名な
Shinozaki
霊能者
family,
が
world
集ま
famous for their
った
spiritual abilities,
ここな
and this was when it all started.
ヤゴーラ教会の生き
The
残り
surviving elder of the Yagora Society felt it was too dangerous to leave these items with the Martabas,
ブックオブシャドウズを預けに来たんだけれど
so he came here intending to steal the Book of Shadows away from him.
それが揃うと
But he felt it would be even more dangerous for the book and stones to remain together, so while he gave the book to Yoshie for
保管
safekeeping,
することに
he
決め
gave
た
the
そうだ
stones to Makina.
Yagora Society? Martubas? I've never heard these terms before at all. And then there was that damn Book of Shadows again. Why did that thing have to keep coming up?
あなたたちはあの学校から
You removed
篠崎幸子
Sachiko
を取り除い
Shinozaki
た
from that school,
そ
and
れ
in
で
doing so you
大
created
き
the
な可
perfect
能性
storm
が
of
広がったわ
opportunity.
これまでのような
Two-way travel to
現
and from that dimension is
在に
now
戻ってくる
possible.
ことができる
It's no longer a one-way
この世
road.
のものでは
A
ない
new spiritual
空間
hotspot,
心霊スポットが
something
生
not
ま
of
れて
this
いるの
world, has been born.
She thrust the ever after stones toward me triumphantly and continued to make her pitch, growing more excited by the second. It was legitimately speechless. What could I say?
わかるかしら
Don't you see? That place is a gold
こ
mine.
れまで眉唾
People can no longer claim the world of spirits is fake or that spiritual investigators like myself are lying. It's all different now. Occult research can be legitimized.
私はね
I'm even considering bringing people to that cursed dimension on a tour if I can,
ツアーコンダ
to
ク
make
タ
a
ーをやろ
little
うと
extra
思う
cash.
Huh?
Wow, that's actually fucked.
Just a bit. Just a wee bit. Kishinu and I both reacted to this preposterous suggestion with a start. She couldn't possibly be serious, could she?
ナホちゃんのブログから
I've deleted the proxy doll data from Naho's blog, so no one will be able to jump that way anymore. Only I possess the means to enter that place now.
私し
Hehe.
かも
What could she possibly have been thinking? I wanted to stop her at once. I wanted to take those stones and break them right there on the spot before anyone else got hurt. But
This is what it is. You do black magic one time, and
Mhm.
then any opportunity someone gives you, you're willing to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You hate to see an anime girl go down the path.
私はね
Yep.
ツアーを運営
When I
する
began
にあたって
conducting these tours, however, I want to make customer safety my top priority.
あゆみちゃんが
And
お
you
友達の霊を
seek your friend's
探して
spirits, do you not? Well, reinvestigating that dimension could help you reach that goal. Our destinations are the same, Ayumi. I just don't want to die.
Aiko leaned in as she spoke. Her breath, scented with the sugary sweetness of the extravagant desserts we've been eating, tickled my nose.
ねあゆみち
So
ゃん
what do you say? Let's go back to Heavenly Host Elementary
もう
together
一度
one more
天
time,
神小
shall
学校
we?
に行って本来は
I really
私を
wanted
引き
to
継ぎの
conduct
方法
my
でツアーを
tours
や
using
ろうと
paper
思って
dolls,
いたんだけ
but
ど
missed my
こんな
chance.
便利な
Now
アイテム
though,
が
I
見
have
つ
these
かったんだ
lovely
もの
stones.
これ
I
は
feel
も
this
う
must be fate, and I can make a business out of it.
Aiko seemed like she was on top of the world. But that just made me all the more disgusted with her.
Please tell me Aiko dies.
どうかしら
Alright, so she does, cool. So how about it?
On the other hand, she was offering me a chance to save our lost friends, and however remote the chance may have been, it stacked the odds frustratingly in her favor. I still couldn't just say yes, but also I couldn't say no. Honestly, I resented Aiko for putting me in this position. I glared at her for a moment before I said anything.
すぐに答えを出せるわけがないでしょ。
I can't answer that right now. Give me some time to think it over. I almost forgotten Kishinuma was there. Sudden waves of guilt washed over me. He had absolutely incredulous look on his face. I couldn't bear to see it, so I looked
ブッ
away.
クオブシャドウズだってどこにあるかわからないし、そもそもその石だって本当にそんな力があるかもわからないじゃないですか。
We don't know where the Book of Shadows is anyway. How do we know those stones can actually do what they say you can?
試したわけじゃないのでしょ。
There's no way you could have already tried it, right? Aiko smiled. She oriented the two stones so they form a perfect yin-yang symbol, and then slotted them together once again. Immediately, the stones began glowing a bluish-white hue, and a stream of energy started to form around her.
マジかよ。
You gotta be kidding me.
All right, restaurant, let's go! Aiko continued smiling and looking directly in my eyes.
いいわ。ゆっくり考えて。もちろんまだ試してい
No
ない
need to decide now. Think it
どれが
over.
危険かわからない
Yes, it's true. The full range of these stones' powers have yet to be tested, so their true dangers as of yet undetermined.
She slowly separated the two stones as she said this, and the energy surrounding her dissipated.
But they're from the home of Makina Shinozaki, a prominent branch of the Shinozaki tree. Their authenticity, and the credibility of my intelligence is hard to dispute. So that's a no.
すげえな。ちょっと
Could be a
見せてくれよ。
yes.
Hell of a thing. Can I see them?
Kishinuma didn't wait for an answer. He grabbed the ever-after stones from Aiko's hands and began examining them carefully.
He's gonna like throw them on the ground as hard as possible, and I'm going to
Break them!
Yeah. Hard to believe that this is what was in that
あんた
box.
さ、
You weren't planning on keeping these stones all to yourself, were you?
Aiko seemed taken aback by the question. Way to go, Kishinuma. You managed to catch her off guard.
これを見つけられたの
Half the
は
credit for finding them is due to Shinozaki risking her skin, after all.
Aiko seemed to ponder those words for a moment.
じゃあお互い勝手に行けないように一つずつ持っていましょうか。
Hehe, well, then let's make sure neither of us can go by ourselves. We'll each keep one of the two stones.
わかりました。ちょうだい。Kishinuma-kun.
Alright, give me one, Kishinuma.
あ
Sure thing.
Kishinuma plopped one of the stones in my hand and then slipped the other back into the drawstring pouch Aiko had brought them in and closed it up.
うん。
Here.
He then casually handed the pouch back to its rightful owner.
その気になったら
Feel free to give me a
連絡
call
をちょうだい。
anytime you'd like.
そうね。
And don't worry, I'll even help you find the Book of Shadows.
ブックオブシャドウズの
Free
捜
of
索は
charge.
私も
Yay, you're so kind. Aiko flashed us the biggest, most gregarious smile I think I'd ever
あ
seen.
の本さえ見つけ
And when we find it, you
一緒
will
に
go
行っ
with
てくれ
me,
るのよ
won't
ね。
you, Ayumi?
I closed my eyes and gave something like a half-hearted half nod, lowering my head without raising it again. It was interpreted as a yes, but I'm not sure I meant it that way.
Good. That being the case,
ここは私
it's
が出
on
しておくわ
me
ね。
today.
Aiko got up and grabbed the check.
いえ、私も出します。
No debts allowed!
Yeah.
No, I'll pay for mine. I took out my wallet. I had no desire to owe this person anything. Aiko just
それ
smiled.
じゃ割り勘ってこと
Dutch it is then. Hehe.
そうそう。これは私からの
Oh
プレゼン
yes,
ト
I almost forgot. I'd like you to have this.
Aiko handed her photograph to me.
Look at this autograph! Now, it's not going to bite you, and I'm not asking any money for it, so please just take it with my blessing.
最低だよ、あの人。
I despise her.
あ
Me too.
What a bitch.
水本さんや篠原さん、
Suzumoto, Shinohara, Morishige, Miss Yui.
みんなのことが
As
終
soon
わ
as
ったら
I'm done with those four, I'm breaking the stone.
あ。
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Better make sure to break the other one, though, too, while you're at it.
As if he Kishinuma had been waiting for his cue, Kishinuma pulled out the other stone from his pocket. Kishinuma?
Hi, Wags.
Wags! Hi, gamer.
She doesn't know what it's like in that school. I mean, she was actually getting excited about going there. So I helped myself while she wasn't looking.
Yoshiki, best boy. Kishinuma, that's amazing! You're terrible!
Hey, serious business calls for serious action. Though, Shinozaki, I don't know how to say this exactly, but about the whole resurrection thing. Wags, it's a lie. Don't play this game. Do not
this
play
game
this.
is so cute.
No,
This game
no,
is so adorable.
No. Wags, it's a horror game. Don't do it. Do not do it.
It's a fun game. It's a party game.
Wags, no. You know what? No, hold on. Do not listen to the evil, all right? Do not listen to her. Do not listen to them, all right? It is a horror game. The first game is just called Corpse Party. This is Corpse Party fucking Blood Drive, all right? It is... Chew would lie to you for an ice cream sundae when it comes to Corpse Party, okay? Do not believe them. Corpse Party had many sequels. The first sequel was Book of Shadows. This is Blood Drive. Yeah, Wags, don't believe them.
I can't believe you.
Of course I muted you. If I had the chance to mute the devil on my shoulder, I would. I'm gonna do that for my friends.
Joe.
What?
Don't not sell people on this game. There's a sequel coming out.
Oh my god, there is a sequel of this game coming out.
I don't know if it's coming out this year either, because like they announced it last year to come out in October, and then they're like, well, we're gonna delay it to 2025, and there's been nothing else. No video footage, no gameplay, no trailer. So I'm just like, Yeah, Joe silenced me. Joe, did you mute me again?
No.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I was wondering why she was uncharacteristically quiet. Is such a sentence.
I learned to yap.
Did you know in the live action version of Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening, the role of Dante will be played by Knuckles the Echidna as a nod to a long-standing meme and Knuckles featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series? This has been a fun falsus with Strap.
But will Knuckles the Echidna be voiced by Idris Elba?
Hell yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna have to watch back the VOD to see what lies you spewed.
The whole situation with Suzumoto and the others should probably just be left alone, don't you think? You've gone through so much already, and have actually come really close to dying. And I don't think any of them, not Suzumoto, not Miss Yui, Shinohara, or Morishige, would want that.
But
That might not be true.
Damn it. Shinozaki, just stop. Do you know how much Satoshi and Nakashima have been worrying about you?
I'm sorry. Kishinuma, please, you have to understand. I just need a little more. I need you to humor me for just a little bit longer, okay? Please just let me do this. Touch tips.
Fine, but listen. You're not doing it alone. I'm going to keep one of these stones.
Oh, okay.
Aw, look at that.
I love them so much. Like, they're just so sweet. I don't give a fuck about Satoshi and Naomi. I like Yoshiki and Ayumi so much.
Honestly, that's valid.
Their relationship seems more genuine than like Satoshi and
Yeah.
Naomi's. Those two are trauma bonded, and in the worst way, because Naomi and Seiko should be a thing.
Yeah.
But like Yoshiki and Ayumi's relationship, they have like a full like character arc. They just gotta hold hands.
They'll be all right, you know.
I turned my gaze up to meet Kishinuma's. My eyes must have looked like saucers, windows into a mind full of worries, ideas, and fears, spurred by this unexpected turn of events.
If anything happens, don't hesitate to call me, okay? I'm here for you. And I don't want you blindly rushing into dangerous situations like you did yesterday. I may not be able to offer much, but I'm confident I can at least protect you from harm.
Kishinuma patted me on the head reassuringly as he said this. I had no idea how to react. I felt warm and safe, but also a little annoyed, much like a younger sister being simultaneously comforted and scolded by her big brother. All I could say in response was, okay. I could feel my eyes still bulging from my head and opened as far as my eyelids would allow. I imagined how I must have appeared to Kishinuma and was momentarily embarrassed.
Come on now, let's get you home.
Oh, okay.
Hey, didn't you die like in chapter 0?
Okay, so they didn't have the budget for other NPCs.
He's late. Seriously, what is he thinking? That boy needs a boot to the head, I swear.
Keek.
Keek.
See, look at how wholesome this game is.
Don't believe them. Don't believe the devil on your shoulder that is Chu.
Hello. Commit a sin. I'm home.
Welcome back. Do you like what I did with the living room? It's very minimalist.
We have TV, we have mirror, we got fake plant from IKEA.
You know
And
what?
a single couch.
You know what? I've seen dudes' apartments that look like this, and they're happy with their lives, and I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. This is a family home. There should at least be a love seat.
Well, I mean, not wrong.
Yeah.
Doesn't there... News of yet another bizarre death has come in. This time, a Mr. Okabe was discovered within the city at this location, having suffered a broken spine. A Tokyo map was displayed on... Oh, that's you.
A Tokyo map was displayed on the television screen, marked with 2 red dots. The marquee at the bottom provided the headline, Sudden Violent Deaths Remain Unexplained.
Dinner will be a while yet. Maybe you should take your bath first, Ayumi.
Alright, this is where we're gonna need the censorship. Also, Mom is just like 8 miles away. Without thinking, I left the socks I just removed from my feet on the living room floor and began walking toward the bathroom. The writer's fetish again.
Hey, socks.
Oh. This was a bad habit of mine, so ingrained within me that I had almost become ritual. Mom did well to have caught it so quickly, and I grabbed my socks and left the room. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. We're doing this for our safety.
Yeah.
We're not leaving anything up to chance. Alright. Can I really bring them all back? If I use the Book of Shadows inside Heavenly Host this time, it just might work. I set my bag down in my room and quickly and automatically grabbed my sweatpants and spats and made a beeline for the bathroom. When I got there, I threw my socks into the hamper with a purpose, then began peeling off my school uniform as I observed myself in the mirror. I began to murmur, "Low back, if I'm not careful, the same thing could happen again." Those burn marks on my neck and arms were the eternal reminders of what I had been through at Shinozaki Estate. I could clearly remember the agony I went through as they formed. I remember watching them sear into my flesh out of thin air, blood spurting from them as if I had been knifed. I only survived because Hinoi sacrificed herself in my place. I have to do it. I tried to force self-confidence into my expression. When it wouldn't come, I slapped my cheeks hard, and it was in me somewhere that I just needed to be yanked out into
あ
the
なたが
open.
頑張るのよ
You have to do your best, damn it. Bathtub! You can see why. Chat, you can't. Joe can.
No, I can't. I close my eyes.
You're gonna have to hit the A button!
I can hit the A button without looking. It's
That's
up
true.
to it's up to you. I don't
All
feel
right.
okay with looking at this.
That's perfectly fine. I lowered my head into the water ever so slightly, blowing bubbles in the water with my mouth. The pros and cons of returning to Heavenly Host were racing through my head. Next. This is the power to challenge fate itself, to rewrite it. And I'm Shinozaki, so this is something only I can do. I have to show everyone that I can bring them back.
私がやらなきゃいけない
Go. And
シャドウズのありかさえ分かれば
keep it up. Still keep it up. If only I knew where to find a book of shadows. I still need to get my hands on it again. Next.
ブックオブシャドウズのありかだ
Oh, come on, dude. Fuck off. You fucking pervert. What the hell?
Remember! Fuck this guy.
Okay.
But I want this hoodie.
You're seriously going to look for the Book of Shadows? Your lack of sense never ceases to amaze me.
Huh? This is just the last thing I expected. I couldn't help but scream. It was the same boy who found his way into my room last time, wearing the exact same clothes. He spoke to me without once turning his head to look in my direction.
So, you know about the Nirvana now. You finally pieced it all together and realized what you have to do.
He smiled, still facing away from me. It was a confident, yet sinister grin. What? Why? And how?
Hiding one's presence is about as basic a spell as they come. There's no need for a blown gasket. As for why I'm here, it's to remind you of who you are and what you have to do. Your bloodline carries with it a certain responsibility, after all.
You?
警察呼ぶからこの
Pervert stalker! The hentai! I'm calling the cops! My face had been as red as fire by this point.
Shut the fuck up! Who you calling a pervert when you got the body of a grade schooler? Ain't nobody gonna want to see you like that.
What? I hate it here!
Yeah, I hate it too.
My head felt like it now housed all the blood from my entire body. I imagined myself white as a sheet below the neck and flashing red above it on the verge of a megaton explosion.
Just listen up.
Megatron?
The Book of Shadows is back in the Nirvana. It happened when you messed up at the Shinozaki estate. Here. Look at this photograph!
Not again!
いつの間にこれが何だっていうのよ
What are you trying to pull?
Just look at it, you idiot. Right here.
I grabbed the photograph from his hand as aggressively as I could muster, and then backed away slightly, putting as much distance between me and him as humanly possible. It was definitely the same picture of the little girl holding the hatchet that Aiko had shown us earlier, but I now noticed she was holding something in her other hand, too. I would say, if you can, make the Joe No cover the left side of the screen.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Perfect.
Nailed it.
The things we do to avoid getting in trouble.
Okay, nice.
It is.
If you want to use its power, you gotta go back to the Nirvana. Or should I say, back to Heavenly Host. Jump over there and get the book, and then maybe, just maybe, you can make your wish come true.
He stuck out his hand and pointed directly at my face, and then slowly lowered it down toward my abdomen. He was now inexplicably pointing at my lower body, but as soon as I started to get self-conscious, he flipped his hand over and opened it, exposing his palm. There was another piece of 10-yen gum cup there, the same kind as before. I'm not sure why I took it, but I did without even thinking. As soon as the exchange was made, he immediately turned toward the bathroom window, apparently preparing to make his escape. Who are you? And why me? My question seemed to stop him in his tracks. Aren't you going to explain all this? I wasn't about to drop my guard, especially given the obvious advantage this boy had over me. But it didn't seem like he'd come to attack me or anything. Rather, it was almost like he was trying to lead me somewhere, to show me the way.
Can we also talk about the fact that his outfit has a demon, like Baphomet, on it, and also it looks like his hood has horns on it?
It's a Baphomet hoodie!
Yeah.
My boy!
Yeah. Why would you listen to this man?
Well, I mean, the other one was like having a whole ass moment. You know, everyone here is weird.
Yeah. I can't answer that just yet.
He turned his head toward me, just enough so I could catch a brief glimpse of the eyes beyond his hood. They were icy blue in color, but gentle and sincere. He smiled once more as he leapt out of the bathroom window.
And you just hear.
Another pose.
Yeah, Family Guy fall. Yeah.
I was kind of dumbfounded. I didn't believe he would die like that. I don't know how to process what just happened.
What's wrong, Ayumi? Are you okay? It took me exactly the time before he left that you were... that I got here.
Maybe Mom barged into the bathroom brandishing a broom. It was probably the first thing she could find with which to fend off whatever.
Potential. Sorry, I accidentally pushed a button.
That's all good. All I could do was squat on the cold bathroom floor and stare at her with hollow eyes. There was no way to adequately explain any of this to her. You want to know something funny?
Sure.
You're safe now. Our favorite little shit, that guy.
Yeah.
He plays the coroner of Famicom.
For real?
Yeah, the girl who stands behind.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
It was late at night, and I still hadn't bothered changing out my school uniform. I needed food, though, so I decided to hit the convenience store on my way back home. I picked up a bottle of olives, a pack of tofu, and some mineral water and other various things to keep me going for a while. The hell's this? I hardly believe it. There's actually an occult section at the damn mini market. With all kinds of stupid stuff like spirit talisman magnets and anti-demon boards. I grabbed one off the shelf at random and looked at the company logo on the back. PL Promotions Co. Inc. For the last 2 months since we gotten back from Heavenly Host, it seemed like there was a real spiritual boom going on all over the world. Whenever there'd be a strange death or something, the public would be all over it, downright excited about the possibility that it might be a supernatural in nature. It was all over TV shows and magazines too, with independent researchers checking out spiritual hotspots and giving fancy new age advice to people just to boost ratings or sales. And now this, exorcism merchandise, next to prepackaged cupcakes and ready-made dinners. Get your talismans at the corner store now, huh? Not too long ago, I made fun of all this crap. Guess it's not such a laughing matter anymore, though. Never thought I'd see the day when I'd pick up one of these things and wonder if it actually works. The item I was examining happened to be one of the spirit talisman magnets, seemingly the last one in stock. The old lady reached around me from behind and yanked it right out of my hands. What? She glowered at me for a moment before taking her prize over to the register. Yeah, I just stood there staring blankly at her as she walked away. The hell?
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, I heard there was a serial killer who'd recently done in a middle school girl around here. These are probably left in memory of her or something. It's pretty messed up. I'm going to be real. I thought that was like the guy who was supposed to meet the girl outside the restaurant.
Mm.
And he was like, no, she broke up with me, and like dropped those in defeat or something.
Yeah.
Kishinuma-kun.
Kishinuma?
Shinozaki, what are you doing out here this late? Thought you went home.
ごめんね。
I did.
Konna
Sorry
toki
to
ni.
accost you like this.
アルバイト?
You just get off work?
Yeah, I had the late shift today. Wait, don't tell me you've been waiting here for me this whole time, have you? Man, I'm really sorry.
平気。
No, it's fine.
It was actually a
Oh,
really
that's you.
chilly night.
Mhm.
I could see Shinozaki's breath dissipating around her chin in short, frequent bursts.
平気じゃねえだろ
It's not fine at all, you're shivering. You can come in if you want. I'll get you some hot tea or something.
Thanks.
My room was on the second floor of the apartment building. I hadn't been expecting guests, but I just tidied up for my own sake a little while back, so it was fairly presentable. Shinozaki immediately sat down on my bed and began sipping the tea I made for her. She was holding it in both hands, probably less for politeness and more for just to warm them up.
Well, this is really good.
だろ
Isn't it? It's from my sister. She sends it to me all the time. Says it's made from really good leaves. The sound of a large truck driving by seemed to catch her off guard. She was clearly a bit jittery, surprising all things considered.
こんな時間まで工事してるんだ。
They do construction at this hour?
Yeah, when it gets close to the end of the year, they do all kinds of pointless work out there. It's like this every night. I've been sleeping like crap because of it.
大変。
Well, that sounds really annoying.
Time passes by at a snail's pace. Shinozaki continued to sip her tea, never once removing either hand from the warm cup. She definitely had something on her mind. Something had happened. It was written all over her face.
親に断ってきてんのか
Are you fighting with your parents or something?
ううん。連絡は大丈夫。
Oh, don't worry. They know I'm here.
そうか
They do?
Yeah.
Shinozaki was in my room. I dreamed about this before, but never thought it would actually happen.
つか
Um,
なんだ
okay, but...
いやその
well,
どうしたんだよこんな遅く
I
に
just kind of want to know, like, what you're doing here this late. Did something happen?
うん。
You could say that.
は
Seriously? You want to go back to Heavenly Host right now?
I miss it.
I was half acting, as admittedly this wasn't entirely unexpected. Shinozaki may be a lot of things, but unpredictable is not among them.
お願い。
で
Please.
この石を
So you came here to get this stone from me. I took out the Ever After stone I'd stolen from Aiko.
いいか篠崎
Come on, Shinozaki, think about it. Yeah, the stone's got all glowy, so they could probably send you over, but what do you actually hope to accomplish once you get there?
また出られなくな
Well, if you get stuck again and can't get out, you'll die.
そうなりゃ
And if you die over there, your existence will be erased over here. You'll be gone. I tried to be as strong and commanding as I could possibly muster. I needed her to realize what a bad idea this was.
私の存在なんていい。それより
I don't care if I'm released. I just want to save our friends.
Save them?
黒の本。ブックオブシャドウ
The
ズのありかが
grimoire,
分
the
かっ
book
た
of
の。
shadows. I know where it is.
さっき言ってた
That book you were talking
あ
about
の本の
earlier.
こと
見て。
Yeah, here, look.
She had that thonograph thing that from Aiko with her, and was pointing to the little girl's left arm.
私たち実はもうさっき見えていたのよ。この女の子の
It's
左
been
手のと
staring
ころ
us in the face this whole
それが
time. Look, in
Book
her
of Shadows
hand.
よ。
That's the book of shadows.
I didn't have to look very hard to see it, but
本か
okay, so she's carrying a book, fine.
それで
But do you have any proof that it's the Book of Shadows?
ないけど。でも 多分間違いないと思う。
No, but I don't think it could be anything else.
Right, because they don't put books in schools apparently.
No, I don't think I've ever been to a school where there's a book.
多分ってお前
You don't think?
天然症やね。この本を取り戻
We
し
just have to go to Heavenly Host and get it back. And then we can save everyone's souls from the Nirvana. And we can finally resurrect Suzumoto and the others.
How could I argue with that? There were so many assumptions being made, but she was so sure of herself. So certain that this would work. She wasn't about to listen to reason. Shinozaki shook her head furiously, like some sort of violent shudder. It almost seemed like she was trying to shake something loose from her mind.
つか
But can these rocks actually take us back to Heavenly Host? That girl, Aiko Niwa, was it? There was something just not quite right about her, don't you think?
それは試してみなきゃだけれど。
Well, we won't
Demo
know
was it?
until we test them
Mata
then.
tenjin
Now,
shou ni
will
iketa.
we?
みんなの
If they
魂が
do
そこに
work,
あるんだから
then the souls of
今
all
度
our
こ
friends are on the
そこの
line.
術が成功すると思
And I
うの。
believe we have a real chance of saving them.
篠崎
Shinozaki. She still had deep scars all along her arms, legs, and neck. Anyone could tell at a glance that she'd just recovered from a serious accident. She sounded so self-assured, so self-confident, but it was hard to take any of that seriously. This was the first time in my life I'd found myself tearing up over someone and not being embarrassed that I was crying. Honestly, it surprised even me how deeply I cared about Shinozaki and how much I just didn't want to lose her. My eyes were getting hot and glazed, and I felt utterly helpless.
こんなこと誰にも話せないけど。
Now, I can't talk about this with anyone else, but you trust me, Kishinuma, don't you?
As I had complete loss for words, I found myself literally scratching my head, trying to come up with a good answer. This was Shinozaki. She had come to me for moral support, for encouragement, for peace of mind. It was really the first time she'd ever truly relied on me, truly counted on me. I knew then what I had to do.
もうよ
I had to stop all the ghosts that were coming through.
All right, Danny Phantom.
あんな目にあって帰ってき
Damn
た
it.
んだ
You know what we went through in that piece of shit school. There's no telling what might be waiting for us over there now. But if you're sure about this, we should do it.
Time to summon demons.
理解はできないけど
Honestly, I have no idea what the hell you're thinking. But I promised you one
俺は
thing,
決めたこと
and
が
I intend to deliver on that.
決めたこと
What one thing?
That I protect you, no matter
何があっ
what.
てもお前を守るって
No, no, Chu, please. Please
What?
tell me, does he? No, he doesn't die, right? That is
I'm not
such.
the same
That is
thing.
the biggest death flag I've seen, and it's only chapter 1.
He's gonna protect us no matter what. That's like
Oh
a great
my
friend.
god, he's gonna die! I'm gonna have one less character to voice.
I mean, he could survive to the very end and
Oh
then die.
my god, he's gonna die. Oh man.
Don't have favorites.
I don't have favorites. It's just that is so obvious a setup.
He's gonna protect us no matter what.
Oh man, Bunky's paw curls a finger. Shinozaki and I stared into each other's eyes for a moment. Each of us trying to figure the other out.
心配すんな
Don't worry.
大丈夫だ
Everything will be okay.
He Daijoubu does. It's gonna be okay.
I tried to force a smile. Shinozaki had basically curled up into a ball at this point. Her tiny body collapsed in on itself for support. But now all of a sudden she unfurled herself and glared at me. I couldn't tell if she was mad or happy or what. Her eyes were either like daggers or saucers. I couldn't really make out which. Maybe she'd come here expecting me to actively shoot down her ideas or something. Maybe she thought she'd be alone in this. Maybe she'd figure out what I was up to. Or maybe she'd be expecting me to say exactly what I'd said to her. And maybe it annoyed her? Either way, tears began to explode from her eyes so quickly that red bags were forming under them almost instantly. She then turned her back to me, all with one seemingly unconscious spin of her body.
Huh? どうした
Shinozaki,
篠崎
are you okay?
あのね、昼間
During the day, do you remember when you patted my head?
She seemed like she was trying her hardest not to let herself cry, though it exactly wasn't working.
んなことしたか
Huh? I did?
Yeah, you don't remember?
She paused, seemingly waiting for me to answer, but I had no idea what to say, and absolutely didn't want to say the wrong thing, so I just stood there like a dolt.
やっぱり覚えてないなら
Then never mind. If you don't remember, then that's fine.
Finally, she turned back to face me, her tears mostly dry. Still a little self-conscious about crying, though. She kept her eyes closed to tell a telltale frown belying her confidence. There was obviously something between the lines for me to read here, but hell if I knew what it was. Here, let me see your stone.
Okay.
Shiozaki removed the Ever After stone from her pocket and placed it squarely in my hand. I positioned it next to my stone and stared intently at the two. This was the turning point. What I did next could decide our fates. I couldn't mess this up.
We're gonna do it.
Outside my window, I could still hear the sound of construction vehicles driving by. It was now or never. In as close to one solid motion as I could manage, I opened my window and chucked the two stones out into the road.
Hey!
I timed it perfectly and my aim couldn't have been better. Another truck was just about to pass by and the stones were immediately in its path. The sound I heard next was a satisfying crunch as the sound of delicate glass-like rocks breaking into tiny pieces.
Now you're really gonna die.
My man! Shiozaki rushed over to the window and directly witnessed the fate of the Ever After stones. As soon as the truck drove over them, she collapsed to her knees. Like I said, I protect you no matter what I have to. God! Couldn't even finish my sentence before Shinozaki's palm slammed my face with incredible force. The loud smack of flesh on flesh echoed throughout the room. The side of my face was immediately in pain. I began rubbing it with my hand as soon as I looked into Shinozaki's eyes.
Those are noises.
Her face was filled with tears and her nose was running. She was breathing so heavily her shoulders were bobbing up and down.
I should have never trusted you.
Shinozaki, listen, I was wrong to believe. Oh, it was you.
I was wrong to believe you'd help me. I should have known better.
She was absolutely hysterical with rage. You think I could just stand by and let you go back there? Back there?
Yeah, no, he's got a point.
It was my turn to fire back now. I was certain I'd done the right thing. How do you even know for sure the book is there? And how do you intend to get it back from that girl once you got there? Going over there without a plan would be certain death.
I hate you! You're an asshole, a delinquent, a worthless piece of shit!
Leaving me with those hurtful words, Shinozaki then pushed past me and ran out my room crying like a child the whole way. I stood back up again, rubbing my cheek where I'd been slapped. Worthless piece of shit. Ow.
Oh no. My feelings.
My feelings.
Please. God, where are they? I found them. They're okay? But they were run over by a truck.
Why would that matter? Those aren't just any old stones.
And he just falls into frame in the Family Guy death pose. You.
よく手段を手に入れたな。論から手段、次に実践だ。
I love this piece of shit.
How can I take him seriously with hair like that?
Bitch, that's my hair!
No, your colors are fine. His looks like he fucking... Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Uh-huh. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I'm sorry. You're gonna hate me.
Uh-huh.
You're absolutely gonna hate me.
Oh
And
no.
that's all I can fucking think of is an enemy from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
I mean, it's the same photo. It's two of the same portraits.
Sure is.
Ah, big boy yawn. Okay. I'm alive.
I'm sorry. It's just
No, you're fine. You're fine.
so fucking goofy hairstyle. Yours looks nice because
Thank
it's
you.
not just one color and like there's highlights and the stars give it like an extra detail of depth. This guy looks like he put a plate of moldy spaghetti on his head.
Oof.
The method is in your grasp now. Wrested from the opposition, it's time to indulge in what you've won. To push forward and put that method to the test.
お前はもう飛べ
You can make the jump now. You're so much
バンピー
more
ド
than
も
those
超越する
filthy
世の言葉
peasants.
に手を
You can
突っ込む
surpass
ことが
them.
でき
You
る
can interject your own will into the fabric of this world.
教えてよ味方
Are you on my side then?
No! You
Is
stupid,
this a friend?
you stupid idiot. Shinozaki!
篠間くん
比べて
シノマ
こいつはクズだ
I'm miles ahead of this trash.
は
Who the hell? The guy passed in front of Shinozaki's place. They're still intact? Damn it!
篠崎
Shinozaki, give them to me.
いや
ダメだ行くんじゃねえ
This has to stop. You can't go over there. How many times do you think you can cheat death before death wins?
Damn.
渡せ
Hand them over, damn it! Gah!
Uh-huh.
いやそう 歩み
Ayumi,
味方か
you
と
asked if I was on your side.
その通り
I am. I'm your guardian.
Alright. No.
俺はお前の
I was
妹の
Inoue's,
世話になって
your sister's
ヤゴ
protege.
浦教会の
I owe a lot
キ
to
リア
her. My name is Misuto Kiria of the Yagora Society.
You my sisters.
Nope, not breaking that. I'm not saying it.
Aw, okay.
No.
会場のワードは
You
覚
remember
え
the
ている
chant to unlock their powers, don't you?
さて
Let's get started. Let
そ
me
れ
see
じゃあ
those
実践というこ
stones.
と
This guy is so fucking devil coded. I hate him.
I love him.
俺にしっかり
He's a
捕ま
piece
って
of
も
shit.
らう
Hold on tight to me.
あとほら
And here,
お
a
守
good
りだ
luck charm. Don't lose it.
It's a circle in a box.
The Argus cube. Shinozaki, don't go. Don't.
ごめん
I'm sorry.
もう心
You
配しない
don't need to worry about me anymore.
篠崎
Shinozaki!
お前は正しくパンピーの道を
You
生
should
き
live the
て
life
ろ
of a peasant. It's only fitting.
やめて
This man's got beef with like teenagers.
Yeah.
Stop.
涅槃よ
Nirvana, I summon the dead.
篠
Hi.
Shinozaki!
Yippee!
マジかよ
This can't be happening.
篠崎篠崎くそ
Damn it!
なんでだよ
My god damn it! Oh good, you're
Guess
by
what?
yourself!
Yippee! Where am I? Bitch, you fucking know where you are. You came here willingly. The stench, the heaviness.
Bro, I'm about to throw up.
This heavenly host.
あれ
Huh?
ミストさん
Misuto? Where are you?
Yeah! Oh no! Oh no! The guy that said he would protect you is gone! Oh, I feel so bad for you!
Gone. I thought I could trust him. He seems
Fucking-
so trustworthy.
The guy I met like 2 days ago!
And called me a lot of bad names. He seems very honorable.
幸せの石
The Ever After Stones.
ない
They're gone.
どうしようあれはミストさん
What do we do now? Misuto must still have them.
そんなあの
But
石
no,
がないと
without them,
あの石がないと
without those stones, I can't get back. I guess I live here now. Misuto? I'm all alone in the school again.
You did this! I have no sympathy for you! The first time was like, okay, we didn't really believe that would work. This time you had full knowledge!
Additional knowledge from the second game, too.
God, I fucking can't with this person. Why are you
Alright.
saying God? He ain't here. You left him.
God.
そんなことない
I can't start panicking.
Don't
He's here
worry,
somewhere.
Olivia.
Not God. I'll find him. That's just how it happened last time, too. Cell phone!
Fuck.
That's just a man.
It's just a dude.
That's so mean. Who drew that angry little face? Like a pomegranate. Head so full of juice.
いらっしゃいます
Welcome. I shouldn't panic. It'll happen like last time.
Uh-huh. Guess what?
What?
Flashlight's gonna be your best friend.
Why? Why? What do you mean it's gonna be my best friend? What does that mean?
You'll find out. Keep going.
Man. Well, in the first game, there was a candle outside here, so there isn't.
It wasn't this dark last time. Oh. There wasn't a clock like that in here last time either. I guess things really are different now. I hope Misuto hasn't gone too far. I don't even know his phone number.
Is it all one-dimensional space, at least?
Actually, I should leave a message for him. Misuto, it's Ayumi. Please call me at 090XXXXXXXXXXXXX. Good enough, I think. Now, let's see if I can find him anywhere. Alright, time to explore.
Well,
We're almost to the end of the chapter. Yeah.
of course.
The bucket! There's murky yellow liquid inside. Don't touch
Yep.
the bucket. Oh, goody, batteries!
Oh!
Heavenly Host is falling apart more than ever. As a result, there are numerous hazards to watch out for. From broken glass to splinters, stepping on one will lower your HP. Depending on the hazard encountered, only the currently selected player character may get hurt, or the entire party may take damage. HP can be recovered through the use of bandages. Touch the body. Go back and touch the body. It's a name tag. Get the body! Touch the body!
So, here's the thing. I will.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But they told me that the candle will heal me.
Ah, okay.
That's the only thing.
You barely took any damage.
I gotta
You
go
might
back-
want to avoid that.
I'm gonna go back to the candle.
Joe! Joe!
I don't want to die!
You're not. Look at how much health you lose. Fall in the hole and see how much health you lose. It's barely anything.
Man, you know what's more than 0?
These nuts.
Yep.
A dead body. Floating where the skeletal remains of a human being sprawled out unceremoniously on the ground. Ugh, this is definitely a heavenly host. This person. I have no idea who he is, but somehow I feel like I've met him before.
I think it's Misuto!
Oh my god, the name tag rests beside the corpse. Fugatari, hi! Toshihisa Goto! Decapitation by wire!
So no head.
So no head. Touch the board? No. That's how much damage you do. You are perfectly fine to get a little hurt.
I'm gonna save.
Okay. God. Start taking shots.
Fuck, here last time. Oh, hey, item.
Misuto? Rain. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. How you doing there, buddy?
Well. So far.
That has to be a person. In what fucking world, Ayumi?
Okay, so I can't pick up that board.
Mm-mm. I know where it is.
I assume it's gonna be like in here, right?
Mm.
Excuse me.
Pardon me. Large cabinets of hair.
Yeah, I remember. Sup? Is this some kind of dark Pokemon? Yeah, I gotta...
I mean, Pikachu's in this.
voice
We
actor.
were over that. Sachiko is the voice actor for Pikachu.
Oh yeah, very funny.
Yeah.
Oh, where is it? I don't know.
Keep going down. Look to your right.
Oh, it's literally.
Yes.
Yep.
And you can run with the B button. But remember, you have stamina.
I run whenever there's an immediate reason to.
Okie dokie.
Nothing. What's up?
What's up? Oh yes! My girl, Mayu! Oh, what? Susamoto? It's me, Ayumi! I've come to find you! They pancaked my girl! She's fine.
Hey, what do I do?
Run.
Do I just keep running in a direction?
Just run away. Avoid obstacles.
Okay.
I could probably lose her if I hide in here.
Oh, it's one of those kind of horror games?
Yep, you hide in lockers. So yeah, just, stay hidden. Don't get caught.
Oh, I hate this.
No, it's fine. You did it! At least I was
Okay.
able to get away. I have to hurry and find Misuto, though.
So I'm guessing they went to my right. Do I keep going right or?
Just explore the area.
Last time. Oops, sorry. Let's fix the wall. Shows okay. This one. Okay. They just need a hug. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just avoid the pancaked flesh.
So why do I need my flashlight?
To avoid obstacles. So, you can see where, glass will show up, or, boards, or, the cracks in the wall.
Ah! 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 Ah!
You got found! I don't think the hug worked. You got a looper, I think.
Hey, so I think this is a good place to stop stream.
No,
for the night.
Joe, you are so close to the end. Keep
Oh,
pushing.
come on! Fuck
Come on
off! I hate!
You are literally 2 steps away from ending the chapter. Loop the ghost.
How do I loop her?
You just gotta get into a square area, and she runs at you. Just go left or right around her. Swing wide. She's walking into a wall. You can run past her, actually.
I don't trust walking past her.
You run past her. Get close. Edge, and then book it.
Ah!
She can sense fear! Loop her. You did it! Keep running!
I don't want to
But
run out of
also, beware of
stamina.
your stamina, yeah. Doing great. Ooh.
Oh, it makes sense why she's appearing here. Where do I...
Yeah, that's where she died. Just progress.
Oh, cool.
We just run over the glass. Yuki? Yuki! Yuki, help me! Ah! My chin smashed against the floor and the wind completely knocked out of me. My entire field of vision turned white, as if I had been drenched in some unholy phosphorescence. Yuki? No! And then everything went black. Various indistinct forms blurred together in front of my eyes, and all of a sudden it felt as though my body, not my body, but my mind had been shattered to pieces. Congratulations! School is back in session. Dun, 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 dun. 10 chapters.
Why'd I agree to this?
For charity.
Yeah. I guess in the same vein that you agreed to carry the glass with me.
I did, for charity. How you feeling there, gamer?
Well, at least the game stopped for a second. I was like, don't you even start with me!
You did it!
Uh,
You're so brave!
I don't want to be brave anymore.
You're big brave! Hooray!
I don't want to be brave anymore.
You gotta be brave!
Shit's hard, man.
I know.
Alright, let's go find someone to raid.
Yeah. I like that I've been hoarding beans. I have 88,982 beans.
Oh my god, what can you buy with that? I'm scared.
The most expensive thing in your chat, I can just throw pepperoni rolls at your face. I'm still 200,000 off. Like, I'm still like, I can't do the IRL stream.
Okay.
That's like 200,000.
Yeah, because... So, here's the gimmick for that. Oh, by the way, you should say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube!